Bottom. Bottom, 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 bottom. Bottom, bottom. Welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all had a fantastic day. Hope y'all ready for a fantastic SmackDown as well. We're all getting things set up and ready to roll. Alright, well, either way. Go ahead and hop right into Friday Night SmackDown.
SmackDown has come to Berlin.
With it being taped, how long is it? So, what I actually did, I actually went in and pre-recorded, so it's going to be exactly the whole length of the show.
The Euro crowd inside Uber Arena, the eardrum bursting, passion pulsing intensity we always get here in Europe. It is a special night, extra special because that man, Drew McIntyre, has chosen the match, chosen the stipulations, the rivalry, the championship, their legacies to be determined. 3 stages of hell here in Berlin, Germany. The undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, taking on the most dangerous challenge of his title reign. And Melo did not miss at the end of 2025.
He's 11 seconds in and it's 7-0.
With Carmelo Hayes here in Germany, keeping the open challenge going for the
of course, as always, make sure tonight we do keep it spoiler free.
A well-delivered Northern Lights bomb earned Julia the Women's U.S. Championship again. Now her match here in Germany.
With it being pre-recorded, we want to make sure it stays spoiler free for everybody.
Alexa Bliss.
Yo, Raymond.
But tonight,
welcome back to the tribal community.
As we say good evening, everybody. Thrilled to be with you again. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett back here on SmackDown with this monstrous crowd here in Germany. Hard to imagine a bigger main event than this we have tonight.
Man, I was just checking the entrances of Drew and Cody. Drew with a typical cocky swagger. Cody looked like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Long Beach with the gifted member, and it happened to smack Raymond.
Hour of SmackDown for that.
A commercial free, nice.
Well, a living legend has returned.
Like I said, this is completely a spoiler-free night. Yeah, next week is TNA on AMC. That's true as well. But yes, Wolowski, Long Beach, Elizabeth, Nathan, Garrett, anyone that is here with us, as always, make sure we keep it as spoiler-free as possible. Also, we did record this while it was live. I had one of my moderators record it for us and send it to me. So this is the full show like it would be when it was originally live. So there will be commercial breaks and all that. So it is exactly, the show is exactly 2 hours and 54 minutes long tonight.
Now Randy was speaking with the RKOs in the ring in Buffalo.
I did see my everyone.
Backstage with his good friend Cody Rhodes, making his intentions clear. Indeed coming for that undisputed WWE championship.
I was glad Miami won. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's to say 15 is not imminent?
Yep. Thank you, Wolowski. Listen, it's gonna be like this for a while.
Massive crowd here at Uber Arena. All the phones out to capture a living legend, a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I mean, I was in class today. I was not in the any way possible of watching the show, hearing spoilers, reading spoilers, nothing.
Man, oh man, it feels good to be back in this ring. Ladies and gentlemen of Berlin, Germany, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown! I've had a few months.
Oh my God. Oh, Trick Williams. Let's see.
Mr. Whoop That. Trick Williams interrupting the Viper.
Okay. So he's not as
Yeah, moan to that.
they're not
Joe
as
Test,
it's not as
the
big as a pop
self-proclaimed sexiest and most
in Berlin,
entertaining
but
professional
there are
wrestler
some.
on the
There are
planet.
some that's whooped that
That
trick.
is something I personally concur with.
Extremely confident to boot.
Which isn't
It's
bad.
a good idea to interrupt this moment with Randy Orton as you see the arms crossed. Two physical specimens if you ever want to see him face to face. Look at this.
What time tomorrow? Tomorrow's regular time for Collision.
Let me stop you right there, Randy. Because every single week, another star comes out here and they say it's going to be their year.
It's not normally piped in whoop
I
that
don't
trick.
care nothing about none of that.
I will say Berlin is not on the whoop that trick ride right now.
Let's be real. In case you ain't noticed, a new star has arrived, and his name is Trick Williams. I don't know about Germany, but every other country around the world, they love some Trick Willie. But how can they not? I'm 6'5", 250 pounds, 8 abs, 3 chains, 3 cars, 2 feet. Just so I can put my 2 lemon pepper steppers on. Randy Orton, you better do the math.
I will say he's really confident still.
This ain't 2006. This is 2026. Let's talk about it.
No more Booker T. I don't think. I mean, yeah, Booker T hyped it up on the commentary, but the crowd was all behind that.
Now, wait a minute. You want to talk about it? So let's talk about it. I'm 6'5", 270. I got 5 kids, 1 smoking hot wife. I do love lemon pepper chicken, but the only number that matters is 14 because that is how many world titles I have won.
Yes, sir.
But when I look at you, I do see a star. No doubt about it. You've got the look, the gift, the gab. Hell, you are oozing confidence. But
that is true.
One thing, Trick, I'm not quite sure about. And it's the fact that you chose to come out here and interrupt me,
over
of
50
all
versus
people.
Lord.
I mean, I don't know if you got the brains.
They want an RKO so bad.
Let's be real. You are one of the greatest of all time. I acknowledge that. And I appreciate the kind words you said about me. But I have to draw the line. Because you said I don't have the brains. Let's think about this for a second. I'm out here for one reason and one reason only. To brush up against one of the greatest. I'm the only one who's going to seize this opportunity, do what it has to be done, so I can brush up against a great one like you. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
But since I do respect you so much, that's why I came out here all the way to Berlin to put you on notice. This ain't the year of the Viper no more. This is the year of Trick Williams. This is the year we are going to whoop that all around the world.
Now, I don't know what they're teaching you down in NXT, but somebody, Trick, should have told you never to turn your back on the Viper. I'm going to let that one pass. But if it happens again, I'm not going to whip that Trick. I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay. The Trick still got a match with Rey Fenix tonight as well. He smacked the hell out of that mic. Right out of Randy's hand. See that wasn't smart. Oh, here we go.
Trick Willie. Viper with a right hand.
There's an uppercut.
The Viper, expect trouble and
Apron DDT.
Well, how about a draping DDT?
Oh.
He just found out, didn't he?
It was just a rude awakening for Trick Williams right here. You are in with sharks here on SmackDown.
Oh my God, The Miz.
A little payback for that RKO he took last week, no doubt.
Just as Randy was looking for another one, and The Miz appears. Suit coat is off. Oh, he's looking for a skull-crushing finale.
No, RKO!
How about another one, Miz? RKO!
The Trick Williams escaped without getting RKO'd.
The Viper is back.
RKO
Randy Orton
everybody.
just dropping falls left, right, and center. Welcome to Berlin, Randy Orton.
So Trick's just gonna feud with everybody, is what I'm understanding at this point.
Tried to send a message about
He said, "You're lucky I like you."
Randy Orton let him know about the present. He has set course for more
I learned
history.
Randy loves lemon pepper chicken tonight.
Picking up a little trinket for Trick.
Taking home a little swag if you don't want to do. Gave it back to Trick Williams, but the message is clear. Trick Williams wants to get to the top.
I ain't gonna lie, Germany.
But Randy Orton has lived at the top for the
I don't know,
past
it seems like
20
Germany's a little
years,
quiet
and ain't
tonight.
moving over for anyone.
The Viper strikes in Germany to open up this incredible night of Friday Night SmackDown that begins with Randy Orton. And as you know, we'll conclude with 3 stages.
The animal? Yeah, that's Rey Fenix. Okay. What are the 3 stages of hell tonight? We have a regular style match. We have a falls count anywhere, and then we have a steel cage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Yeah, 3 stages of hell is the main event. They also said the main event will be commercial free.
Rey Fenix, who became well aware of Trick Williams' brash and bold.
Randy's still here just signing stuff. He said, "Do me a favor, kick his ass."
What to do in front of him from the Viper. Rey Fenix and Trick Williams. That's coming your way next.
Now this should be a commercial, which it is. Awesome. Yeah. All right. So that did work accordingly. If you're hanging out with us on the TikTok side, for some reason I'm not able to see my chat over there tonight. So I do apologize about that. I'm not sure what's going on. But it's like it's completely gone. And I don't know where it went. Rey Fenix versus Trick. Yeah, that's the first one. Now, I do believe I can't remember actually all the advertised stuff for the show tonight. I know this was one. And we get Lemon Chicken versus RKO. We will more than likely get that match. Now, I know, Wolowski, if you're still hanging out with us, my friend, you technically, I think, would be at commercial now. Oh my goodness. I was just looking at the Indiana score. It is 14-7. Indiana, which means it's going back and forth very quick in this first quarter. Which does not surprise me. Does not surprise me. I figured this show would be a lights out one. Let's see. I want to see. What are the stats right now? Good Lord, it's about damn even. It is almost even down the board.
WWE Unreal gave audiences an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look. Now,
touchdown
season 2
pass
is coming back on Netflix. Of course, featuring all the best: Seth Rollins, Becky, Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, many more. WWE Unreal Season 2 is going to premiere on January 20th, only on Netflix. That is a must.
Here we go.
Well, Wade, Rey Fenix, the veteran, was having a conversation last week backstage with the general manager, Nick Aldis. And that is when Trick Williams, much like he did earlier tonight, decided it would be a good time
Oh,
to
Milwaukee
interrupt
going to
things.
WWE in
And now
Glasgow
here's
tomorrow.
Rey
That's
Fenix
awesome.
with nothing stopping him from teaching.
Like I said, if you all hanging out with us on TikTok, I do apologize. I'm not able to see my chat tonight, but I do appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
No time stirring up trouble here on the SmackDown roster. Rick Williams got big plans to move to the top in a hurry. That is one way to shortcut your way to the top.
Like you said, look at you, stupid. Your main event is Punk versus Bronson Reed tomorrow. That's awesome.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, Long Beach. Absolutely.
A pinning combination from Phoenix.
One,
Right back to
two.
it is Trick Williams.
Always get gifting memberships, and we truly do appreciate their support, helping in building the community.
Williams just gets that shoulder up.
This is often a surprise for top players from NXT who step up to this new level. Suddenly realize they've got to pick up their pace somewhat.
Also, can y'all let me know how the audio sounds from the show? Since this is our first time doing the recorded style like this, that way we know if it sounds bad, if there's any issues, you can't hear it.
That move you mentioned there, that's part of the reason why this guy
Woo,
is
what a
so
chop.
devastating. Let's face it, he has charisma for days, the kind of guy who posters were made for.
Sounds fine? Okay, cool. Because we'll be doing this for at least for the next
Massive power game of Trick
3 weeks.
Don't be fooled by this incredible movement of the man. Absolute powerhouse heavyweight.
First coffee time for WWE. Good Lord. Long Beach must have been hanging out with the medicine man.
Rey Fenix.
Disengaged. Oni, I appreciate the subscribe. What a drop kick.
Once again, the kind of movement that Trick
What a
Williams
fantastic
just
drop
hasn't
kick.
had to face thus far in his
Suplex,
career,
Corey,
but it's now starting to dawn
Gibbity
on
Bop,
Trick Willie that he is
Kevin,
perhaps
Raw,
in deeper
Rob.
water than he thought.
I do appreciate y'all hanging out with us on the TikTok side.
He faked him out.
Ooh, what a leg
and
kick.
There it is. Back into the ring.
Leg lariat connecting straight to the jaw.
All
Rey
natural
Fenix.
ingredients from the earth. Yes, sir.
Just as Phoenix was hitting top gear.
Who do I have
completely
winning? Well, I'm an
collapsing the
Oregon
Lucha
Ducks
superstar.
fan, so I'd like to see the Oregon Ducks
To
win.
go from on the floor to in the ring like that. Seeing a great display of athleticism from Trick Williams, or Tricky 2 times, or Mr.
Let's go, Phoenix.
Nickname with Trick.
1, 2. Miss Z, welcome in. Of course, like I was letting everyone know on the TikTok side of life, we're not able to see chat for some reason. So I do apologize.
SmackDown or indeed Raw, continued the maturation process, continued developing it, and he is so much more well-rounded for it. And now Rey Fenix is in a whole world of trouble thanks to this skill set of Trick Willie.
Right into the steel steps. And you can see Phoenix bravely trying to fight his way out of that position.
I think it's a bit of a misnomer with Rey Fenix. People think once you take the movement away from him, he's going to be easy to beat. But this man is double tough, although getting the stuffing knocked out of him now by Trick Williams.
Arena. First match of the night. Trick Williams and Rey Fenix.
Trick Williams is in ring.
I've got the Hoosiers. I'm originally from Northern Indiana.
I'll tell you what I've been impressed by most, Joe Test. The fact that Trick came out here and started jaw-jacking with Randy Orton. Massive
Yes, if y'all can keep me updated with the football game, that's what I keep looking at my phone about right now, is to keep up with the score.
He's bounced back from it despite starting this matchup behind the 8-ball.
I know it's 14-7. That I do know.
Before he even has to deal with Rey Fenix, to your point.
Well, you're right. He took that physical damage. He also took that ego damage. And clearly, Trick Williams has quite the ego. He got embarrassed by Randy Orton.
What possible good was going to come of that? Of interrupting Randy Orton when he's not even like one sentence into delivering his message to the crowd here in Germany. And by the way, when he returned last week in Buffalo, we didn't hear from him.
Nope.
Yeah, cutting off Randy Orton when Randy Orton has something to say. Rarely works out well, but clearly.
1, 2.
Trick Williams wanted to rub shoulders with the absolute best in the industry, and they don't come much better than Randy Orton.
Now serving up a beatdown of right hands.
He's taking it all in stride is Trick Williams, not overcome by the magnitude of this crowd, by the giant spotlight that's now upon him. Well, the kind of names that are taking verbal shots back at him, like Sami Zayn,
I'm not sure what a
Randy Orton,
loser would be.
Rey Fenix fears nobody.
I have no idea what they're saying. I have the flu. Good Lord.
Viewers of NXT will know full well that Trick Williams is quite the boxer, not just the in-ring star.
Our Lord, Oscar. Hopefully you get the feeling better soon, my friend.
Close it out. Oh, that was almost a quick finish from Rey Fenix.
Hope Cardona has a match tonight.
With the kicks. Every level.
I could see him having a match.
Trick Williams causing him to slip off.
But I don't know in what role he would play right now.
Phoenix to drop the bigger superstar. And now perhaps get him finally.
I like to see there's only one logo on the map tonight. Shout out to the one logo. It is the National General, or the General, what is it? The General Insurance. Why the hell did I say National? Not sure either. I lived in us. All right, well, let's figure out what a Hoosier is. Here we go. They're trading rights. Dead's in the ring. It is coming back from commercial break.
Joe and Wade with you here in Berlin, Germany.
Shoo!
Rey Fenix
Oh!
Oh! Pop-up uppercut.
It's a
Trick
bison.
Williams, the new big free agent, signing a SmackDown, but Rey Fenix survives it. Wade, this came about a week ago when Phoenix said, hey, the new guys have to
bison.
learn a lot. It was Trick Williams who was disrespectful backstage, new to SmackDown.
It's now or
he said,
never
Rey needs to mind his
for
own
Drew.
business.
It
And now
is.
here they are in singles action.
Disengage. We do appreciate the subscribe, my friend. We appreciate you joining the wrestling community. We just ask that you keep it spoiler free. If you do know any spoilers, keep it spoiler free if all possible.
Excellent work by Rey to get out of that compromised position.
Now completely on jelly legs is Trick Williams. More
I didn't know the
questions
bison
being
either.
asked of this now former NXT top star.
Phoenix so dangerous when he gets up to that.
He's gonna fly. Nope.
One punch to the gut, and Williams looks to take care of that.
This is an absolute bar burner. Both
There's good
superstars
elbows in the back of the head. Rey Fenix.
Position now looking bleak for Trick Williams.
Look at Phoenix.
Springboard. Oh! Corona.
Phoenix has turned things around
1,
for the win.
2.
And just unfeasible movement there on the ropes from Rey Fenix. Let's take another look at this, just bouncing around like it's nothing and shooting a 250-pound superstar head over heels. Trick Williams crashing down hard and a millisecond away from victory there for Rey Fenix.
250 pounds with less than 5% body fat. Trick Williams is never bashful about boasting of his measurables. Now here's Phoenix.
One smarter head is way louder than the other one. Oh, God.
From Trick.
Oh, bullseye right on the jaw. Brilliant foot-eye coordination.
Boom.
This is what he does best.
1, 2.
Oh, but somehow Phoenix survives it.
Wow, spinning pump kick there. All of that momentum catching the jaw of Phoenix, but wait up.
Ooh.
Nagi from Williams. Can this put
1,
it away?
2. What's up, Tony?
Refusing to give way. The offensive weaponry of Trick Williams.
Well, first of all, with all that momentum and that spinning 360 pump
Looks like
kick,
so far
followed by this
the
bottom
chat
side
has
pocket,
picked 14
connecting
votes.
hard on the back of the head
79% for
of
Trick
Rey Fenix.
Williams.
It wasn't enough, and there was a look of panic in the eyes of Trick
I got Trick
Williams
winning.
who thought he'd done enough to get over the line.
I mean, it's technically his SmackDown debut, so I would hope so.
Rey gets out of the way in the corner.
Oop, oop. Oh, missed. What a chop.
Didn't quite get the shot on Trick Williams that he wanted, but Trick Williams is all over the place at this point. This could spell disaster.
Oh!
Rey Fenix
1,
hooks the
2.
leg. Trick Williams survives it.
Like a tornado reverse DDT connecting hard on the back and the spine of Trick Williams. And hats off to Trick Williams digging deep there to kick out. I suspect Trick Williams currently has no clue if he's in a SmackDown ring or an NXT
Tony,
ring.
we appreciate the
And right now, Rey Fenix has to
jewels,
capitalize and finish
my
the job.
friend.
Just giving him a heck of a lot to deal with.
Ooh, super kick to the back of the head,
Phoenix
coming to
looking
the
deliver
face.
more.
Here we
Look at
go,
how
that
quickly he gets up there.
running kick on the apron.
Adios, amigo.
That adios amigos kick
That is what he
as
calls
Rey
that.
Fenix looking to put this away.
Christian Xavier
Nice
But
catch.
instead,
Evans, I appreciate
Williams,
the
oh,
follow.
great power
1.
by Phoenix.
Oh no, roll up.
Back and forth
1.
they go.
Holding the tight, but
Oh,
Trick
and he
got
does
the
it.
win.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
Well, it took
Trick
a
Willie.
handful of tights to get the job done, but the speed of thought of Trick Williams was pivotal here. Catching the flying Rey Fenix, who quickly reverses it into a pin. But this re-reverse and the handful of
He was
tights
smart.
means
Always
what a
smart.
massive
Really
win
smart.
on his in-ring debut here for Trick Williams. Talks his talk, but can clearly back it up when the bell rings. Hats off to you, Trick Willie.
Trick Williams.
I will say
Debut
Trick
match
Williams
on
is not as
SmackDown.
over
Mr. Whoop That with the win. Let's get to
in
my
the
reaction.
Berlin crowd.
Joe, Ray, thank you so much. I'm currently standing by with the new
Good
Women's
Lord, someone
United
turn his
States
damn
champion,
mic down. There you
Julia,
go.
along with her representative, Kiana
God.
James. Julia, ever since regaining the championship last week, what does the victory mean to you?
Draco, what's up, my friend?
Huh? My title? It's back where it belongs.
Byron, my client, Julia, she's an asset. Okay? An asset that has an upside this division simply hasn't accounted for. And soon she'll dominate this entire market.
And tonight, Alexa Bliss, a famous champion, legend of the women's division.
Okay.
I will make an example of her. 相手がレジェンド。どうでもええよ、おいおいおい。踏みつぶしてやるよ、クソったれ。
It's just necessary.
アリベデルチ。またな。
Thanks, Julia, right there. You know what's coming your way tonight.
The main event.
Drew McIntyre, prepare for hell. 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship. The first stage, a regular match. The second stage, falls count anywhere. And then if we get to that final stage,
Which we will.
it will be a steel cage match.
I feel
Tonight,
like you wouldn't put a steel cage at the last.
hour of SmackDown. The Damian Priest, Aleister Black ambulance match. It was an instant classic. It is
commercial
worth a
free
look back
final
when
hour?
we
Holy
return to
shit.
SmackDown in front of this amazing crowd in Germany. That's coming your way next.
Nice. So we are going to be getting, I guess, the whole end of the show like that. That's awesome. That is good to know for sure. So, I'm not mad, of course, that they're gonna recap that because that was a hellacious thing for, damn, for Drew to finally win that match. That was exactly what needed to happen. Draco, my friend, I hope you had a fantastic day. Hate Dad, of course. We do know the show was earlier today. We don't keep up with spoilers. Of course, so we just asked that they would try to keep it spoiler free if at all possible. Right. So we are just waiting for this commercial break to technically end that they have us in. Now, mine may be a little delayed than some of y'all's because it's recorded, but and it may be a little bit ahead. And if it is, we do apologize. It should still be right on key though, because it has been lined up pretty good so far.
WrestleMania 42 in Vegas, WWE World is back. The 5-day interactive fan experience. It's Thursday, April 16th to Monday the 20th. It's at the Las Vegas Convention Center, the South Hall. This is outrageous what you can experience there. Live podcasts, the roundtable discussions with superstars, the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history this coming year. Immersive experiences, the new Hulkamania Forever, and you can go behind the curtain at Gorilla Position. Tickets are going to go on sale next Friday, January 16th at noon Pacific with pre-sale access for previous WWE World ticket purchasers and WrestleMania 42 ticket holders starting Wednesday, January 14th at 12 p.m. Pacific at WWEWorld.com. You do not want to miss it in Vegas this year. We are here in Germany. The last time WWE was broadcast from this city was Bash in Berlin in 2024.
Yeah, there was some
Gunther
stuff
would
that
survive a war of a match defending against Randy Orton.
he was supposed to go over to
Last week on
TNA.
SmackDown.
I doubt he goes
That's
to
one we'll
TNA.
never
I
forget.
highly doubt it.
For the first time ever on Friday Night SmackDown, and only the 7th time in the history of WWE, an ambulance match. When you win the match, you got to put your opponent in the back of the ambulance.
But yet again, I could be wrong.
Doors.
Because after tonight, you will never be the same ever again.
Good. This shit was wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Surprise! The other half of the Terror Twins is here. Zelina caught in a living nightmare. Razor's Edge.
Tonight, Alistair, you're the one.
I think the Razor's Edge was the worst spot in that match. Even though he threw him off the top, that was still the worst part.
Through those cables. Damian Priest exorcises his demon.
Wow, Damian, that was a heck of a way to kick down the door to a new year. First off, how are you feeling? And number two, what's in store for you in 2026?
Well, being honest, I'm hurting. You know, for 6 months, Aleister Black put a beating on me.
Yup.
Before the ambulance match, he even won some battles. But I won some too. And in the end, I won the war. So what's next? Well, I see a lot of guys out here calling their shots on the WWE Championship. I want to join that party. Because I know that road will possibly lead me to somebody who I have a lot of respect for, Cody Rhodes.
Scottish Warrior.
Drew
Before you
McIntyre.
say anything, I know how dangerous you are. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it was soon
maybe you're
beyond.
right. Tonight, you become
Pictures where
champion.
people were
Possibility.
calling the breeze.
But if
Cheese.
that happens,
That's crazy,
maybe
Orlowski.
you and I get to go another round.
Remind the world what happened to your brains, how they got scrambled the last time you and I were in the ring together. Yeah. Good luck, Warrior.
Drew, since you're here, would you care to share with us what's on your mind as you prepare for battle inside 3 stages of hell?
Emotions are high, Byron. I mean, not my emotions. Cody's are high. See what happened last week? The look in his face as everybody held him back as I set that picture of Cody and Dusty on fire.
I think maybe Chris Jericho will wait till
I can
I do too.
only
now,
imagine the look in his face when he sees that I've got this.
He's got the gold Rolex.
That's the very watch that Dusty had to pawn when he blew the family fortune to pay for Cody's future. And I can tell you Cody's future.
Nathan, are you just now seeing that, my friend?
In the first fall. And then all I need is one more fall. So that finally, Drew McIntyre will be WWE champion.
Gosh, Charlotte, you sound terrible. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know about this match until today.
I think
And
the
obviously
best
I'm
3
not gonna
stages of
doubt
hell
you.
was 01, No Way Out.
Yeah. But I just,
Yeah.
just rest, recover, drink plenty of fluids.
09 was
and
good too.
hopefully I'll
That's
see-
true.
No, I gotta go. My match is up next and somebody's approaching. Bye.
What's the matter with the queen? She got the sniffles.
It's That's funny, crazy because I had the same. I had commercials through mine that time. So
nowhere to be found.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. The second it was about you, Charlotte did not like it, and she had to make it about herself.
Don't worry, we'll
Tonight,
adjust
I
it.
think
Don't
you're
worry.
saying that because that's something you would do. Word of advice from someone who's been there: drop this one before she brings you down. Now, if you'd excuse me, I have a match.
Incredibly rude. She's wrong. Don't listen to me.
Jesus. Spirit might be in operation by the time this one gets here. Las Vegas, they're hurting. What, Vegas is hurting? Is that what you mean?
And is for the Women's United States Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Kiana James from Tokyo, Japan. She is the Women's United States Champion, Julia.
The second reign for Julia of this United
Las
States
Vegas.
Championship. Never been a WWE broadcast title change from the arena in Germany. Maybe that changes.
We got Alexa Bliss
going after that newly acquired U.S. Championship of Julia's.
and Julia. This is gonna be nice. Alright, so if I get it, alright, so we are gonna get a commercial break here. So Wolowski or Nathan, as soon as it goes to commercial break on y'all side, just let me know. Because of course we'll keep everything at the same speed. So we got Alexa Bliss versus Julia. For the women's U.S. title. That's interesting. We know Charlotte has been, she's been there, but they've done tag team work on SmackDown, and then we haven't seen them, at least as a tag team, I think, since last Friday. So it is a little different, I'd say. Maybe Charlotte's getting some time off, or maybe she just didn't come to this overseas part. That could be a very good possibility. But I'd be surprised. I would really be surprised. Maybe it's just tonight, though. We said Las Vegas is in trouble. What happened in Vegas? Because I thought they were still moving forward with everything. Yet again, we know with WrestleMania going out there this coming April, going to make things a lot different. The Philly 32-man tournament with talent from everywhere, yet not representing any promotion in the tournament. Flip of a coin decision outcome. Show off what you can do. Long Beach, what show is that? That sounds like a fantastic show. Where do we see that one at? Oh, that's something you came up with? Hey, listen. I ain't lying, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Alright, so I do see that Julia is getting ready to make her entrance. Because I did pull it up on my what would be my TV provider. Just that way everyone my stuff is lined up with y'all. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I would absolutely buy in on that. A 32-man tournament from talent from everywhere. So you could have like New Japan, you could have CMLL, AAA, WWE, TNA. I mean, there's just so many that you could have it from. That Julia is taking it. There's no way they're gonna have her drop it now. Good possibility. So it looks like I got 2 minutes worth of ads on my side. I don't know if there's gonna be 2 minutes worth of ads on y'all's side. 21-7 Indiana. What is happening right now? I was not expecting that type of chaos. I was not expecting them to go up that much that fast. You'll be in Las Vegas all week. Oh yeah, because they're doing the Stardom event again, ain't they? That does make sense. Yo, we appreciate whoever is liking the TikTok side. We truly appreciate your support. I probably had a 16-man tournament for the 32nd spot in the tournament just to get more of the best wrestlers. Yeah, I mean it's not a bad idea. The only issue with that is you would have to pay the people. You'd have to pay the companies to let their wrestlers come to the shows. You know what I'm saying? What's on Collision? Not sure yet. We will check out Collision's card after SmackDown does end. Esme, we appreciate you hanging out with us, my friend from work. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Hopefully it's not too hot down there. Hopefully things are going smooth wherever you work at. Almost every wrestling promotion has some event in Vegas during WrestleMania week. That is true. That is true. I will agree with you on that. They do have a ton of wrestling during WrestleMania down there. That's not even WrestleMania oriented. Have you heard what happens in the 3 stages of Hell match? No, Jay, I have not. I try to keep everything spoiler free. I read no spoilers. I do not watch the show till I am live with the wrestling community. So no, I have not. It's only a house show. Oh, are you talking about the one you're going to, Mark? I will say, they're feeding y'all a ton of commercials right now. An absolute ton. Hey, house shows are fantastic. Only everyone tell you they're not.
Special guests, including a great conversation with Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes. AJ Styles reflected on his career with The Undertaker. AJ had some quotable moments there. And the one everybody's buzzing about was Liv Morgan's sit down with Stephanie McMahon on What's Your Story. Of course, every single week you want to listen in to all the WWE podcasts.
Yeah, house shows are the best.
Former German soccer star Sidney Frida is here, born and raised right here in Berlin. And since leaving the pitch, he's a content creator and a massive influencer and passionate, as you can see, very passionate WWE fan. Well, the first title defense in the second reign for the women's U.S. champion has arrived. That is Julia. But this is the test.
And her opponent from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Wade, we're not used to seeing this recently, and that is no Charlotte Flair by the side.
She is by herself.
The phone call, Charlotte under the weather today. So many are dealing with like this super flu.
Is she under the weather?
Yeah, she's under the weather. You heard the phone.
That's not what Nia Jax and Lash Legend seem to think.
Everybody's sick this week.
Well, you're not sick. I'm not sick. Alexa Bliss is not sick, and perhaps Charlotte's not sick. At least according to Nia.
Your mind strains so much. It really does.
Okay, let's say for example.
You don't think Charlotte Flair wants to come to? Well, when has Charlotte Flair ever turned down the opportunity?
Let's say, for example, you're in a tag team, you
Yes.
want to win tag gold, but your tag partner says, no, I'm going to go singles for this week and try and win singles gold, and then perhaps Charlotte Flair thinks, you know what, I'll have a little protest illness. I'm just throwing it out there, Joe.
There's so much conspiracy theory.
No, you can't rule it out.
You swim in conspiracy theory pools. Yes, the central focus has been being paired with Charlotte and regaining the women's tag titles and what's become arguably the hottest and deepest division. That's been the goal. But here she is with, some instant aspiration for singles success, so let it be.
And what happens if you win singles gold, then what happens to the tag team? It goes to the side, and you forget about that, and you focus on your singles run. That's how
Let's focus on a really, really good match in front of us right here.
So I'm interested in the fact that this is Julia's second reign now with the United States Championship after winning it back last week. Now, I know from speaking to Julia that she is intent on making this reign a lot more impactful than the first.
Well, Jay, the only thing we ask is that it is not spoiled, my friend.
Julia that's come out, there's more confidence. She's been in the US that much longer, got more acclimated to the scene here in WWE.
This with a head kick.
Absolute best to beat Alexa
The
Bliss.
right hand hip attack.
Like defense for a moment there, and then just grabs a handful of hair.
But the attitude of Julia now.
Oh, the attitude is unbelievable. I mean, just
good
moments ago,
suplex.
It's like any self-doubt has just completely dissipated.
With
now
anger.
It's 2026. You've reclaimed the gold. Make 2026 the year of Julia.
Comes charging into that corner.
What a hot start against a former 5-time world champion in Alexa Bliss. And Alexa Bliss completely out of sorts in the early goings here.
Oh, missile drop kick sends Bliss all the way across the ring. Hooks the leg. Looking to try to finish this thing off early, but Bliss Still plenty left.
And Charlotte Flair, currently in her sick bed, might be laughing at the TV
In her
at the way this one's
sick
going, Joe.
bed?
It might be. We don't know.
Probably concerned.
Jesus.
Always supportive. Just
Oh,
tosses her
God.
around.
Oh, it's been one-way traffic from the very off on this one.
Real strong start.
Kiana James
From
on
Beautiful
the outside,
Madness.
yelling some instructions. What a job she's done as the official
There you go.
representative of Julia. Although finally, maybe stemming the tide in this
Alexa
one.
Bliss pulls
Alexa
down
Bliss.
middle rope. Here we go.
Bliss now up on the apron.
Yeah.
Oh, and she does damage.
That he is. I
to
will
the
say.
outside.
He is huge at rage
Alexa
baiting.
Bliss, and she's eyeing
So
that
tomorrow
United
we're doing
States
AEW
Championship.
Collision and Sunday is OVW. You're absolutely right, Long Beach. All right, they're giving us a few more commercials. Like I said, I don't know if these will align with what y'all are getting. But we will ensure that everything lines up again. So, but yeah, tomorrow's tomorrow's Collision, OVW following. So it'll be a fantastic night. At least a fantastic weekend. At least I think. Man. I didn't know how bad they enjoyed ads. I'm gonna be honest. I guess I had forgotten about how much they enjoyed their ads. Yeah, the Collision card though is probably gonna be stacked tomorrow. If I had to assume. And then we're also gonna have OVW's Hardcore Rumble, I think is what they called it last night. 27-7. How many passing yards has that quarterback thrown for? Or is it still 21-7? Because that is 28-7 now. That's crazy. As an Oregon fan, this is driving me insane. It's not even the third quarter yet. And they got that many. Threw for 100 yards on 2 touchdowns. That is insane. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a comeback. If Oregon pulls this out, it'll be one hell of a comeback. I don't know why in the hell they're playing just so bad right now. Like, it truly makes no sense to me on what's going on. Hopefully things do bounce back, though. Good night. They've thrown 1 interception, or more has. The Ducks don't have a defense. You ain't kidding.
Quick back to action here. United States Women's Championship. Julia looking to defend against Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss without Charlotte Flair. Not feeling well here on this Friday. Kiana James, meanwhile, has played a pretty big role early on here, Wade.
Yeah, Bliss has really struggled in pretty much the entirety of this match, save for a couple of flurries, and really it's been Kiana James who once again behind the referee's back. If you're counting, that's 3 times now.
She's just getting involved any way possible.
Of her client Julia, and how devastating it has been for the chances of Alexa Bliss at winning gold tonight.
Oh, this time she comes surging in and eats an elbow from Bliss. Well timed, and now the boot. And maybe some hope for Alexa Bliss.
I appreciate
right
the
hand
follow.
after right hand to the chin of Julia.
Completely partisan crowd in favor of Alexa Bliss here. One of the most perplexing individuals we've ever witnessed, but certainly tough to boot.
Today and tomorrow.
Now finally getting some steam and momentum in this
Oh,
match.
yeah, I know we're going against the Heisman Trophy back when. I get that.
Cannonball off the apron, but now here in the center of the
that was a
ring,
good knee.
Bliss is right back
Drop
into this.
kick.
Mid-level drop kick, and she can feel it.
Just shrugging off all of the offense she's absorbed from Julia thus far. Oh, devastating.
That's almost like
Could it be right here?
That was her version, I guess, of a natural selection.
That's the frustration now starting
Question,
to come
is
to
this
the fore.
SmackDown
She
live?
had all of the
This
momentum,
SmackDown is live for
struck
anyone in the United States.
expertly,
It
but
was
wasn't enough to put
pre-recorded,
Julia
so
away.
anyone in the
Now
United
trying to
States did
dig
not
deep
see it till
into the
8 o'clock,
arsenal to
my
figure out
friend.
what else she
Unless you
has in
watched
store.
it with like a VPN.
Plenty, says Bliss.
Double knees to the gut and completely softened up now as the champ, but moving out of the way just in the nick of time.
And then shoulders
Two.
down in an instant.
Nice reflex crucible.
Oh, damn, what a knee.
Arrivederci.
That arrivederci knee from Julia. It
probably
sets
ball
up
game.
everything that she wants to do, including this.
Oh, no, good
Great
reversal.
counter by Bliss just to get free.
Oh, sister, there we go,
Sister
DDT.
Abigail DDT is lined up.
And of course, Kiana.
Kiana
That's just a regular DDT.
up on the apron, having to be dealt with.
Ooh, what a slap.
And she is.
Now unceremoniously dumped into the ring. Referee Charles Robinson desperately trying to get Kiana James out of the ring, but looking for the kill shot now. And the goal. Wait a second.
Oh,
And there's
she could have
Lash.
been a twisted Bliss away,
Lash
but
Legend.
instead it's Lash Legend shoving her off the top.
Again behind the referee's back.
Meanwhile,
And
Julia, Northern Lights,
Lights.
and to put her away in
1,
defense,
2, 3.
Lash Legend interfered.
Here is your winner and still the Women's United States Champion, Julia.
Well, Lash Legend and Nia Jax have made it very clear they want Alexa Bliss and Charlotte out of the way, so they have a clear run at the new tag champs Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. But I think the message has now been sent.
Yep, it has. It absolutely has.
Not here, out sick tonight. And meanwhile, Jax and Legend surrounding Bliss in the ring.
Alexa Bliss has really been thrown to the wolves this evening. Jeez. It's one way to rearrange somebody's jaw. Two powerhouse women, absolutely merciless, stated goals of winning tag gold here, and Alexa Bliss with no backup
And
is about to
here
get squashed. Joe Tesh.
Nia said set her up
The
for a night
Annihilator.
Oh, she delivers it. Oh. This after a loss when she had worked her way into position to win
Oh, she should have won that
US
match.
championship, but instead it's Nia and Lash getting the best
Easily
of
could have
Alexa.
won this match.
Jordan, you have made the right decision. It is with great pleasure that I officially welcome you to SmackDown.
Thank you so much, Nick. I'm excited to show the world.
Are you wasting your time with her? As your first and almost final United States Women's Champion, I demand a rematch.
Aren't you only supposed to serve 2 terms?
Well,
Madam
people
President?
want 3.
Well, be that as it may, I'm actually in the middle of something, Chelsea.
Okay, doing what? You had time to give some Alexa Bliss a title
Well,
match?
if you must know, I'm officially signing Jordan Grace to SmackDown, so feel free to be the first to welcome her.
How is that important to me? I'm sorry, we're talking about my rematch.
This is exactly what I was talking about before, Nick. How I'm not going to be a diva like some of the other women on the SmackDown roster.
Why don't you watch your mouth and fix your tone when you're talking about Chelsea Green?
Why don't you make me?
Oh, I will happily make you.
Okay, ladies. Well, you've just given me a great idea because I was looking for a first opponent for Jordan Grace and Alba. It looks to me like you just stepped up. So tonight, Jordan Grace and Alba Fire on SmackDown.
Can't wait.
Nice.
Okay, but now what about me?
Oh, yeah, you can help Alba get ready for her match with Jordan Grace. Thanks.
Insufferable, even in German.
Oh, Nick, I need to talk to you.
Kit.
The toxicity on SmackDown, it continues to grow. So it was concerning to me when I didn't know who my opponent was last week. I chipped a tooth. Look at my nose. I mean, wake up, Nick!
God, he did.
Matt
Looks like he
Cardona
broke
is the
his damn
embodiment of
nose.
Toxic masculinity. So please, what are you going to do about it?
Those are some valid points. Kit, just hold that thought.
He shut the door on me. He shut the... You are toxic!
Oh, from superstar debuts to a superstar who is now officially back in WWE after a 5-year absence, Matt Cardona. Matt, how does it feel to officially be back home?
It's almost been 6 years. 6 years. It feels great to be back. When I first left, I had 3 options.
He left
One,
during the pandemic?
Be negative, be bitter, feel
Really?
sorry for myself, and fade to obscurity. 2, I could just coast off the Zack Ryder name for the rest of my career. Or 3, reinvent myself, bust my ass, and do whatever it takes to get back to WWE. And I
That's
chose
exactly what he did.
Excuse me. There he is.
Oh, God. Oh, Cody Rhodes.
Big match tonight. You got this. It might not be the best time to bring it up. I'm not just back to be back. I came back to win that championship.
Well, when I'm done with Drew, we'll talk.
We'll talk.
Welcome back.
Okay, so
see ya. Good luck.
Everybody is coming for the title.
Done with Drew, that is the key. Drew McIntyre's done everything in recent weeks to try to get Cody
Okay.
Rhodes to strike, to see if Cody will snap. All the personal taunts, the attacks.
Maybe,
Now there's
maybe they'll
no
make a
turning
comeback at halftime.
3 stages of hell. It is coming up. It'll be
That's a
1
lot to
hour
come back from,
commercial
though.
free to finish off SmackDown for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Oh,
Coming up
the
next,
8-man tag
recently we
match.
saw an all-out brawl. Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa have had a lot to lay out there. Now the families fight. 8-man tag team match. The Wyatt Sicks, the MFT.
I mean, he's in the tournament to face the champ. All of them, by God. Absolutely everybody is in this damn tournament. It seems like. It seems like there is a ton of people trying to get Cody in this title at this point. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Like, because I'm hoping they're really going to make the SmackDown title relevant. And that's what they need to do. I feel like it has been the underrated card. Matt Cardona, I mean, he's not going to get a title shot right away. But yeah, he's wanting the title shot as well. I think someone said it last week. Everyone that is saying they're going for the title is going to be in the Rumble. Can't remember exactly who might have said that, but that's where I feel like we're at now. What if it's not Cody? I mean, if by some chance Drew pulls out a miracle, then it could easily have a better storyline for some people. I feel like there's more people that could thrive in a title chance if Cody wasn't champion. And I'm not saying that as like Cody's holding down the title by any means, but what I mean is I feel like if you have a heel champion, you can easily have more faces challenge. So that is one of the positive things if Drew does win. $35-7. That is it's absolutely insane. So they haven't quit scoring, basically. Like, I wonder if they're gonna play their starters at this point when they come back from the second half. I mean, I really would not blame them if they didn't. It's not even halftime yet, right? Which is even worse, but absolutely crazy. While we are at commercial break, though, still, I want to give a big shout out to all of the YouTube members. With being a YouTube member, you get a special members package, which comes with custom wrestling 8x10s, wrestling stickers, and a Kraken wrestling sticker. Access to early videos, custom badges, and emotes that you're able to use inside the chat, and of course, so much more. Big shout out to Long Beach. Long Beach is a continued member all of 2026, and also he is the most gifted members that we have. Long Beach, we do truly appreciate your support. We got Raymond hanging out with us. We got Mark hanging out with us. We got Wolowski hanging out with us. We got Elizabeth Reaper is in here as well. I know Jeanette's hanging around. I know Taylor's hanging around. There are a few more here with us. We do appreciate all of y'all's continued support. Yeah. Yep. You're absolutely welcome, Long Beach. We truly appreciate your support.
Between Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa, it has crossed a certain line indeed. The Wyatt Sicks, the MFTs, they have plenty to settle tonight.
11-11-25. Oh, they won them in July?
The hour is at hand.
In July.
We'll be crowned with glory. We're all to witness.
Did you all forget? MFT's Royal SmackDown. And I will make my family tree champions again. The Wyatt Sicks. I am going to take everything away from you. And I am going to show everyone in this world that you do not deserve the name Wyatt. Solo. Our family is filled with millions of fireflies that will always remember. Fireflies, they're fading away. It's time for us to chop down your family tree. And those broken souls will question you when their blood is on your hands. There will be nowhere for you
run. And when your world is in mine.
Because when the dust settles,
Yeah. Bo does remind me a lot of Bray. A lot.
Oh, this is going to be special.
So who's not wrestling here? Because this would be 5v5.
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, Solo Sikoa and MFT.
Just an ominous presence, Joe Tess. 5 bad MFTers.
I would say you
Four
can't
of which
have
are about to do
the tag
battle
champs
TBD,
lose, right?
and one of which inevitably will be causing havoc on the outside of the ring.
Mason, is SmackDown already over? No, SmackDown is live on the USA Network, my friend.
About family, but in reality, he doesn't even have one. He just runs around with a bunch of men that hide behind their masks.
So the Wyatt Sicks' secret weapon since inception has been the intimidation factor, but Solo Sikoa said it best. The MFTs do not run from fear, they create fear. So if they are not intimidated by the Wyatt Sicks, how on earth do the Wyatt Sicks stop this quintet? Four soldiers that are supremely loyal to the leader in Solo
So they
Sikoa.
can't stop us.
Question remains, who is going to be doing battle tonight?
The size of that group. Look at the sheer size.
No. I'm really surprised they haven't got Nikki Cross involved in anything yet. That's one thing I've been waiting on.
That famed lantern of the Wyatt Sicks, in many ways their spiritual beacon, as the Fireflies showing out here in
So
Germany. Here we
JC
go.
Mateo is not in the
Team
match tonight.
Battle of family versus family. The Wyatt Sicks and the MFTs.
It would appear that JC Mateo is now on the floor for the MFTs, with the remaining 4 doing battle, of course, including the leader Solo Sikoa. So there's your answer. As you mentioned earlier, the sheer mass of this MFT family is something to behold. There's some
shoulder
real
tackle.
size in the Wyatt Sicks too, but it simply cannot compete with this power of the MFT.
Now, Monday Night Raw starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This is smart. This is the
I
tag
keep waiting
champs
for
here
Bush
working
to
together.
join them
Gacy and
or
Loomis,
Tatum.
exactly
That wouldn't
what
be
you want in
bad.
an 8-man
Tatum
tag
would not be
situation.
bad.
Get your tag specialists in there early to give you the advantage.
But Monday we'll be live at regular time.
And Loomis. They are
Damn, he ate every one of them boots. Jesus.
As that takes care of action against Tama Tonga.
Tonga lower on the floor. Also former tag champs here in WWE, although things not going
There we go. Suicide dive. I don't know what.
What a great start for the Wyatt
Dexter
Sicks.
did. He was just flew.
Gacy and Loomis sacrificing their bodies for pursuit of victory, and now a standoff. Explosive situation here.
It is an explosive situation. Looks like we're actually gonna get this match playing through. Thank God. It would be awesome in the Wyatts, and they would take care of her. Are you talking about Alexa? Or are you talking about Tatum?
As Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis went flying to the outside against Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa.
Complete control from the Wyatt Sicks in the early goings of this one, with the tag champs Gacy and Loomis doing supreme damage to the MFTs, and Tonga Loa really struggling to get anything in here. But watch out for some chicanery.
Got a right hand.
Tama Tonga failed, but Tama Tonga, the huge, almost 7-foot MFT,
I can't remember.
dropping Joe Gacy with one.
It's Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Tala Tonga. There it is.
And that might be the absolute crown jewel
Just
in this
stomping
MFT
away.
unit. What recruitment from Solo Sikoa, bringing in Tala Tonga, a man with seemingly no weakness.
Yeah, I mean, not only is he an enforcer, but he is a game changer time and again. All it takes is one moment from him, and he can turn things around, and that's exactly what has happened.
And what a clothesline. Big elbow.
Of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa
Jesus.
doing a real number on Joe Gacy here.
And the MFTs are back in control. Monday, also the National Championship. Yeah, it is.
From the MFTs.
Good to see Tama Tonga back healthy. He's out for some months.
Not wrong.
Injury. He's come back stronger and better than ever.
Yeah, I like the way you brought that up, because when he came back, he also came back with this war paint that everyone aside from Solo Sikoa is sporting. In a sense, when they put the war paint on, it is similar to the masks of the Wyatt Sicks. It just furthers an intimidation factor.
And the big man doing damage now. Tama Tonga
What a
stepped over that
clothesline.
top rope, and he
They actually used to be filmed in Long Beach, the house they used to film every day. Like 2 minutes. Oh, you're talking about the show, Dexter.
Of course, the massive Eric Rowan would love to get
Oh,
in there
God.
with Tala Tonga. That's the big equalizer for the Wyatt Sicks.
Oh,
but
what an
nowhere
elbow.
near a tag at this point. And seemingly getting further and further away from the possibility of a tag is Joe Gacy.
See the height that elbow dropped down from. And now here comes the leader. Solo Sikoa.
Damage is done. Prey has been softened up. And now Solo Sikoa can have a little fun and make a statement of his own.
Just mocking Joe Gacy and the Wyatt Sicks.
There's two very different philosophies between these two
right
separate
hand.
families in inverted commas. Both looking to completely dominate the landscape here on SmackDown. But only one candidate is crucial to get victory and bragging rights here tonight.
God.
Velocity of that whip into the corner. The damage that it did to Joe Gacy.
Good headbutt. Gacy's getting absolutely destroyed.
Incredibly fresh at this point. Barely any of them have been tagged in. Less can be said of Joe Gacy, though.
Solo
Right hand. Yes, 35 to 7. That's what I was looking at.
This 8-man tag
Brian,
team
can I
match.
ask
Back
you
in
a
December
question? Yeah, go ahead,
19th,
ask, Brian.
all-out brawl, the non-finish we had on SmackDown when the Wyatt Sicks, when Loomis and Gacy were defending the tag team championship that came against the MFTs. It was JC and Mateo and Tonga Loa that night. Oh, the running hip attack. Wow, Gacy's in trouble.
Well, you mentioned that, Joe Tassi.
Gacy is
here we
in
go.
trouble. Jesus.
Cleared off
cheap shots at the family of broken souls that is the Wyatt Sicks, and it is all going the way of the MFTs at this point. And you mentioned all the chaos and brawls that have gone on between these two groups. I'm surprised there's only one referee out here so far maintaining a semblance of control. Yeah.
Do
That's
you
what I'm
think
saying,
this will happen AJ versus Becky at WrestleMania?
Tama Tonga as Joe Gacy
Yes,
bravely
it
tries
is.
to
It
stand
is
toe-to-toe in the center
possible.
ring. Oh, he desperately needs to get to Big Eric Rowan, but he's struggling to.
About 2 feet away, might as well have been a million miles away. Tama Tonga winning this tug of war, but also inches away from a tag. Can he get it?
It's a tag tug of war. Both big men are in the corner still.
Ooh, what a
Gacy!
clothesline.
There it is!
Here comes Rowan.
Oh, good Lord, Rowan. Please tell me he tagged
Big
in
man
Tama
looking to clean
Tonga.
house.
There it is, back elbow. Do I think Jericho comes back? I could see it.
And look at the speed he's utilizing.
Jeez.
Not just the side, he is on a tear.
Yeah, fueled by the
What a drop.
of his family getting pummeled before his eyes. Now it's payback time.
Family versus family. As Eric Rowan trying to clear out the MFT all on his own. Cross body running style.
Eric Rowan is a damn wrecking machine. This man is a multiple-time tag champ, but wait up. The showdown we've all been salivating for.
Let's do this. Why
With
not?
right hand.
Nearly 7-footers.
This is what I
Center
want
of
to
the
see.
ring, towing the line, right hand after right hand.
Tonga and Eric Rowan.
Well, giant on giant action.
Good headbutt.
Tama Tonga's headbutt sends Eric Rowan down to his knees.
Tala has Rowan on height. Rowan has
Ooh.
Tala on size. And pure mass. And right now, Eric Rowan in the driving seat on this one. What a spectacle.
Family versus family.
Oh, God.
Look at the power of Rowan.
No one's ever picked up Tala Tonga like that before. He did not like
Ooh, a
Big
clothesline.
clothesline from Tama Tonga.
Like getting hit by
Jesus.
a Max truck, completely flattening Eric Rowan. And now this
For
one
the
breaking
boot.
down.
The Gacy Loomis is trying.
Chop down the big man, but
Is
instead
Tama Tonga going to single-handedly win this?
from nearly the rafters here at Uber Arena.
May have just broken the world record for
Oh
the
boy,
highest
double
choke slam
clothesline.
in
Oh,
history.
yes.
Wow, double clothesline, and both big men are down. Rowan's down, Tala's down. MFT's Wyatt Sicks 8-man tag team match.
Wow, that was absolutely spectacular. Referee lost all control. The only reason it's come back is because the two giants are down, and now Howdy wants in, Solo wants in, the leaders are going to show down.
Uncle Howdy, who a week ago sent the message to Solo saying Solo doesn't even know the meaning of family. That Solo's been searching since being exiled from his own actual bloodline. And here they go. Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa.
Just a couple of old-fashioned sluggers in their heavyweight style.
Hey, you're absolutely welcome. That's why I still try to do these at regular time.
He's going
Samoan
for the
spike. Nope.
Quick.
Howdy ducks it and counters.
Uranagi connecting, and Uncle Howdy with the wind in his sails, looking to put Solo Sikoa down for good.
Oop.
Oh, Sister Abigail.
Rolling out of there, though, was
Oh,
Solo
what a
Sikoa.
right hand.
And delivers the uppercut.
There's the tag, I believe.
Who tagged in? Tama?
Yes, it is.
Yep, Tama got called.
Tama Tonga.
Uranagi.
Back in there, but he gets some. And now Howdy says, everybody can bring it my way.
JC Mateo.
This match now getting dragged into the fray, and of course, this
Oh,
one's
that's
gone
the mandible claw.
Mandible claw is in on JC Mateo.
Welcome to
Oh, he's got the lantern.
that lantern that is the guiding
Solo
light
has
of
the
Wyatt
lantern.
Sicks.
Everybody knows we said it earlier.
Very
the spiritual
smart.
beacon for them.
This
Meanwhile,
Abigail, nope.
big kick breaks up the Sister Abigail attempt.
Well, Uncle
Where's the
Howdy was
rest of
flying,
them?
but that distraction from the lantern.
Oh,
The cutthroat. The cutthroat.
that's a cutthroat
that running elbow
hitting
from
blade.
Tama Tonga.
Wow. Okay. They had
Well, I'll tell you right now, Joe Tess, Uncle Howdy had this match won until Solo Sikoa played some mind games of his own, grabbing that lantern, the symbol of the original Firefly, Bray Wyatt. And what did that do to the mind of Uncle Howdy? Because it was downhill
Solo's
from
playing
there
with the
for
light.
the Wyatt Sicks. And shortly afterwards, this connection to the jaw of Uncle Howdy put him down for good. What a victory for the MFTs, who are now apparently leaving with the spoils
Are they
of war,
taking the
namely
lantern?
The Wyatt Sicks' lantern.
You can see Uncle Howdy is reaching out that right hand. You know what that means.
That's a scene of devastation right there, Joe Tex. There's pain in the eyes.
8-man tag team match goes to the MFTs, that cutthroat from Tama Tonga.
I got the whole world in my hand. Next up.
There he is. What's up, bro? What's up? I'll tell you what's up. I just talked with Nick Aldis. We figured out a way for me to get a WWE title opportunity. So when I win that and accept your open challenge, I'll become a 3-time Grand Slam champion.
All right, well, I'm about to have an open challenge right now, so I'll see you out there.
Ah. Did you not see Randy Orton cheap shot me tonight? Did you not see that? I can barely move my neck to the left.
Okay, all right, you know what? There's always next week.
Isn't that right, Randy?
You a character, man. If you need another week to prepare, just say that. I'll see you later, champ.
Ilya.
Mello. Hey, if I can holler at you for a second, bro. Look, last week, I took care of Johnny Gargano like I said I was gonna do. I'm a man of my word. I'm about to host an open challenge. It'd be an honor if you accepted it for me.
Listen, champ. Okay? We will fight again at a different point of time and a different place. But I'm actually on my way to talk to Nick Aldis about something different.
He wants the world title as well.
Nick? Pardon me.
All right, then.
Everybody wants the world title.
Oh, yes! European patriots, stand up and show your respects.
Why would German citizens even consider that?
Because they're patriots. You're not hot, Joe Cass. You can stay seated.
Oh, Alba Fire and Jordan Grace.
Introducing first, accompanied by the Triple A Mixed Tag Team Champion, Chelsea Green. From Charleston, Scotland, Elba
Fire.
Elba Fire's entrance, and she still makes it about herself wave.
Well, she's the leader of this unit. And of course, the secret herb is in Alba Fire, showing due respect to Chelsea Green, unlike Joe Tex.
Hey, Jordan Grace, her SmackDown debut next. Alba Fire's out to ruin it. This should be fun.
Okay, so I have the normal SmackDown commercial break that you normally get if you have a VPN finally. It's just fantastic music. That's all it is. I've been going to local. You can watch the snow clouds go by. 4 degrees above zero the other morning. Jesus. It's just now getting. It's just 4 degrees above freezing there. That's crazy. Like, the only reason I say that's crazy is because of how warm it is here. Like, it is. It's been 60 degrees this week. I absolutely hate it. Absolutely. Absolutely hate it. We do got Jordan Grace versus Alba Fire. We also got an open challenge, and then we have our main event of the evening, which we know is the 3 stages of hell between Cody and Drew McIntyre. What does that mean for the MFTs? They win the titles. I guess it would mean they win. But yet again, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people lost interest in that feud because it took so long for it to happen. Like they were building it, and then it never happened. I don't know why though. Do I think Oregon can come back and win? Probably not. Not a bad thing against Oregon, but you're down 35-7, and you have to find a way to come back. I'm an Oregon fan, and as much as I want to see it happen, I don't think it's realistically possible. Currently. I could be wrong, though. So, Wade's bias ever. Wade is something else. I will say, Wade is true to his in-ring character every time, which is a good thing. Not bad. I think Wade's been like that though almost every time he's on commentary. Looks like we got about 15 seconds left on these commercial breaks, and we'll be ready to rock and roll with Alba Fire versus Jordan Grace. Oba, Bammy. I'm telling y'all, man, it's coming to SmackDown.
Did you see Obafemi the other night?
Yes,
Wade
I did.
was
Wow.
so impressive. And now it'll be a new episode of NXT. And based on what you saw at the end of that episode the other night, it's going to be life after Obafemi and what things we'll look at. Of course, that roster is loaded on NXT.
It is.
Every Tuesday, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the CW. A week ago, Alba Fire tried to aid Chelsea Green in her failed bid to retain the women's US title. Now Alba has her own
All right,
match to prove
see how Jordan Grace does on her debut.
And it comes against the powerhouse.
And her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
Wade, the much anticipated arrival of Jordan Grace to SmackDown.
Yeah, it was a talent acquisition won by SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. Great pickup. This is a powerlifter, holds a bunch of records both nationally and in Georgia State, legitimately one of the strongest women in wrestling history. Got a list of championship wins in this game as long as your arm, including multiple ones with our friends in TNA. This is a juggernaut here in the women's division.
And she started so early as well. She was a teenager, over 14 years old when she started. So 15 years in the business of experience. You mentioned 3 times the TNA knockout champion. So here is Jordan Grace against Alba Fire. And You mentioned the free agent signing. And the general
Well, the
manager,
right
Nick
hand,
Aldis,
starting
he
things
told
off.
Grace recently has
There's
huge
a
plans
few
in
that always on better
2026, and Wayne
program,
Sheik
money
is going to be a
maker.
big part of it.
Yeah, and the locker room know about that. And, you know, Chelsea.
Yeah,
Alba Fire talked a little
I will
smack
say it's a little
last
odd.
week about Jordan Grace.
Everyone's saying that they wanted to go to Raw, but like I said, with SmackDown being 3 hours, they've got to have people there to feel it. And that's the only thing.
Grace, and you get an example of exactly why the women's locker room are so fearful of this powerhouse woman. Wow! Just toying with Alba Fire. Now, Alba Fire, to be clear, is a woman who dominated the European scene over here for about 10 years before heading to WWE, but it's been all about Jordan Grace so far in this one. A complete whitewashing.
Yeah, she's just tossing Alba Fire around early on, and now Alba looking to mount some offense to return
There you go,
with the
good
DDT,
DDT.
and she immediately hooks the leg into the
1,
cover.
2.
A little distract from the squawking of Chelsea
Trying to
Green
get a
on the
quick
outside
win,
was all
for
it
sure.
took for Jordan Grace to momentarily drop her guard, and now she's getting mugged in there by this psychotic Scottish woman.
Yeah, talented Scottish woman. Of course, her own success as a tag team champion, as an NXT tag team champion as well. And Alba Fire
Oh,
looking to
for a
return
suplex,
against
not happening.
Jordan Grace, but she gets locked up on that attempt.
Have a look at the massive power of Jordan Grace just blocking that suplex into a corner. And now perhaps trying to answer it with something of her own, but again, blocking that headshot into the turnbuckle.
And then delivering the big elbow.
And here's the conundrum for people who are going to be taking on Jordan Grace in the future. How do you cope with this level of refined power?
The spine buster by Jordan Grace.
Where the hell are we going here?
And packaging Alba Fire.
Oh, what a power
and
bomb.
Folding power bomb by Jordan Grace. And now, just in time, of course, is Chelsea Green up on the apron. And just when Grace had so much momentum, Wade.
Well, you're right. That could have been the 3 count right there.
Very smart.
Green out of the equation using Alba
I like how they
Fire
are
as a
showing
missile
Jordan.
there. And wait
Yep.
up, Joe Tess. More power with this torture rack.
Showing all the power she has. Torture rack power bomb. I guess you can call that torture rack blue thunder bomb combo.
Your winner, Jordan Grace.
She's impressive, Wade.
Oh, God.
She is impressive.
What a debut win here on SmackDown. See this folding package powerbomb here that perhaps would have been the 3 count, but Chelsea Green mouthing off, getting involved until the Chelsea problem was taken out, and then we see this torture rack bomb. On a beast mode is Jordan Grace. Incredible, and that serves as a massive warning shot to the SmackDown women's division. Things are going to be a little different around here in 2026.
Win number 1.
Thanks to the arrival of this.
I figure she'll feud with.
So impressive.
Okay.
Hold on, Joe.
Did not expect Jade first, but that works.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Alpha females do not like other alpha females.
The champ is here. Jade Cargill.
You think you did something? You think you're special? Well, now you're on my show. And I'm that bitch.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a mic drop. That's a statement.
So they're probably going to run that at the
Grace,
Rumble.
You have some dangerous attention put upon you.
That'll be
The
Jordan
form
Grace's first
of
loss.
WWE champ Jade Cargill.
Absolute power on power.
Impressive debut win for Jordan Grace here on SmackDown. Well, switching gears, I'd like to welcome my guest, a man who made it crystal clear that his next goal is to become WWE champion, Sami Zayn. Sami, there just so happens to be a WWE Championship match later on tonight. I'm going to put you on the hot seat. Who do you think is going to win?
You know, I really hate to admit this, Byron, but there is a small part of me that kind of wants Drew McIntyre to win.
Oh, shit.
Just because he's famously the one person I've never beaten, and the idea of beating him, not just beating him, but beating him for the WWE Championship.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds great. You know, but obviously I'm rooting for Cody. I am, because he's a friend, he's a good guy, and more than that, he's a great champion. Okay, he's one of the best champions we've had in years and years, and when you're going after the WWE Championship, that's what it's about, testing yourself against the very best. But if you're asking me who do I actually think is going to walk out tonight as champion, my money's on Cody. And no matter who walks out as champion, they need to know I'm waiting on the other side.
Thank you, Sammy.
So B-Fab got hurt with a shoulder injury and knee chin as well.
And you know what awaits? 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship. It was Drew who came up with the stipulations. He said, you know what we're going to do? First stage, a regular match. Let's wrestle. But the second stage is Falls Count Anywhere. And if we need it, and we get to it, the final stage to determine the WWE Championship will be a steel
If
cage
Drew
match.
does win, does Sammy win the
Commercial-free
main?
final hour of SmackDown is moments away.
Maybe. Okay. We got Melo versus a mystery opponent for the U.S. Open Challenge. I will say, the crowd, it made me feel a big arena.
United States Championship Open Challenge.
They seem just a little quiet.
Introducing from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing at 200
Excuse me.
pounds, he is
Wish of course they would just come back home and start them.
champion.
I don't think Corey Graves gonna be wrestling for a while.
Wait, I think it's the best version of Melo we've seen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a guy who has scratched and clawed to get over the line and win some gold. Finally doing it a couple of weeks ago against Ilya Dragunov, and then promising the Open Challenge for this gold will continue. Thank goodness for that.
I love the fact he's honoring the long-standing tradition of the Open Challenge. So who's going to take on Melo? We find out next from here in Berlin, Germany.
They're giving us the fantastic commercial break. He was in Stardom before NXT. Don't doubt it. A lot of people were in Stardom, right? Like Stardom was a go-to place. I honestly have no idea what's going on. It may not even be the crowd, y'all. Like, let's be honest. It may just be that that's just how they react to stuff. Like, they were loud for Randy, though. Right? Like, they were extremely loud for Randy. So, I don't know. I do see that Indiana has the ball. They're on Oregon's 36-yard line. That is insane. If they score here again, I do not see Oregon coming back. Second in a row, yeah. It does say something for sure that 2 people got meet back to back. I mean, I'm not watching the game. I'm just watching like the updates come through. My God, they are on the Jesus. I mean, there's a good possibility Mendoza throws for 200 yards. We got who's his quarterback in the draft? He better not go to the Raiders. I'm telling you right now, he goes to the Raiders, he'll be done. Be no point in playing football. Raiders just got rid of their head coach. There's no point in them coming and getting a quarterback yet that they don't have a team to build around. So I'm hoping they take it seriously. It's 42-7. Who scored? Or how'd they score? The running back, of course. Got it. Jesus. That is insane. That's what happens when you got a good team, right? These are the things we know are going to happen. Pull Elon, of course, not to go there. You said you hate the playoff system. It should be 1 versus 2. Yeah. And I mean, they got to play Miami. Like, Indiana's playing Miami in the finals. And let's be honest, the way this is looking, I don't see him being stopped. Like, Miami's got a good defense, don't get me wrong. But I don't see them stopping this. So y'all getting a cricket commercial. I'm not. Like, y'all getting cricket ram into it, TurboTax. I'm just looking over beautiful Saudi Arabia. Well, no, that's Germany. Is that where they're at? I would assume so, yeah.
Hey, did you catch this week? Look at Cam Scatterbo, the New York Giants bruising running back and WWE superfan. He put this out there. He was streaming. And what's he doing? Well, he's enjoying recovering this offseason, playing a little create a superstar Royal Rumble.
That's my boy.
Jackson Dart in there too.
Yeah, he's creating superstars and rumbling. Scat. He is one of one, isn't he?
Man, he wrestles like he plays football, incredibly aggressively, incredibly violently, and it is so fun to watch.
We got another WWE superfan, and Jalen Brunson just dropping an elbow in the midst of this streaming by Cam Scatterbo. He's playing 2K25.
I don't want to mess with them.
Hysterical. Scat.
Yo, what's up, amigo?
Okay, here
bro,
we
why haven't you got your gear on, bro? That was out there right now. I know Johnny didn't make it overseas, but man, I figured I'd race you out.
Why is he not wrestling?
Wait, how'd you get the
Oh, God.
What the hell's going on there?
Okay. That's not Axiom. That's Johnny Gargano.
Sorry, amigo.
Oh.
Are you okay? What happened? Oh my!
Nice.
The turtleneck. What do you mean?
Johnny Gargano was the first to walk into the ring against the new U.S. champion, Carmelo Hayes. Hayes brilliant with his full arsenal of offense on display for that win. This is a whole new challenge. Second defense in the early reign of Melo.
Who's it gonna be?
Come on, bring him out. You want it?
Ooh! The crowd got loud for Shinsuke.
Oh, let's go, Wade.
Love it!
Good God.
Shinobi Assassin in the house!
the king of strong style,
Yeah, this actually is a surprise.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Whoa!
US champ in his own right, and maybe in a few minutes, about to be once again.
And a great reset at the end of 2025 to start this new year back with the belt that he cherished.
I'm so glad we got the original Shinsuke music back. Whoa!
His opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke
Nakamura!
Mello loves it. Absolutely loves it. This was the intent on the Open Challenge.
Whoa!
Shin, as you see, the U.S. Championship on the line, was in that Survivor Series style elimination match the night before out there in San Diego. It was Sammy and Rey Fenix back then, and now here he is fighting again for the U.S. Championship.
Yeah, Mello's got his game face on. You would think he loves it based on that. I don't think he does. I think this is not somebody he wanted answering.
I feel like we're going to get at least 30 minutes for the main event. You have to.
Look, herein is the issue. When you offer an open challenge like Mello, and of course, before him, Ilya Dragunov did, you don't know who's coming out. You have no chance to prep. Shinsuke Nakamura has had in his head for at least 7 days, I'm going to answer that challenge sooner or later. I'm going to take on Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to get my skills ready to beat a high flyer like a Carmelo
Dusseldorf?
Hayes.
I probably pronounced that all wrong. But that's where Monday Night Raw is at.
Championship, and that's why I personally, when I held gold, would never have offered an open challenge to anyone.
But that's why
Did Oregon score? Hell yeah.
They don't respect me.
I mean, what fighting champions? I'm going to leave that out of the conversation. But
42-14. By God, the comeback can happen.
Well, we are in the early part of the Euro Tour. SmackDown next week will be in London. Oh,
Ooh,
the
damn.
big kick comes up just as Mello was revving that engine to the outside against Shin.
And I'll tell you right now, Shinsuke Nakamura, the master of the art of war. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
On your own terms, but that has just turned things the way of Carmelo Hayes, the champ.
All right, so we're going to get picture-in-picture with this one, so everyone hang tight. That was a good chop. As you know, they will give us updates throughout the match.
Can move. He just saw the springboard offense moments ago.
Ooh, God.
Now Shinsuke Nakamura comes driving into that corner, receives the boot, and then the clothesline.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I like the way you brought up Carmelo Hayes' movement. For me, since he arrived in NXT, he is perhaps the greatest mover of his generation. And now he's putting all the pieces together to win gold at the very, very top level here. This guy's movement is governed by a different set of rules to the rest of us.
He said 6'7". No. Jesus Christ.
I think Mello was a bit thrown by the ice fight Dreikbar.
Oh. Leg drop too.
Mello's just having a little too much fun for someone who's recently won championship, is on the line here against Shinsuke Nakamura. Someone as accomplished as Nakamura, won titles all around the world, including multiple here in WWE. As dangerous as they come. Difficult puzzle to solve.
Oh, look at Shinsuke.
Come on.
Back and forth he goes, shoulders down. Right back to it is Nakamura.
Two. Back and forth.
This was always likely to be something of a chess game at points, and winning that chess game now is Shinsuke Nakamura, just a step ahead of this elite mover that is Carmelo Hayes. Hayes getting outthought at this point.
Oh, and just driving down that left knee. Count of two and change.
And this is perhaps the moment that Carmelo Hayes starts to think, you know what, if I get through this one, maybe I'll start to come up with a different plan than open challenge.
I enjoyed SmackDown Night, college football, and talking about wrestling. Hey,
and again, it's the lack of
I will say
preparation.
we
You're
have
not
enjoyed it
quite
as
100% of
well.
What offense is coming your way. You don't
Yeah.
quite figure out how to block.
It's
You don't figure out
42
your
to
opponent's
15, not
weaknesses.
4. They went for 2. Yes, I seen that. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at some of the stats.
Game plan on behalf of Carmelo Hayes, whereas Shinsuke Nakamura has his path to goal completely mapped out in his mind, at least.
So not only the great unknown with the open challenge, but then you add in the quality of opponent. And when you get somebody as talented and experienced as Shinsuke Nakamura, obviously it's difficult.
Yeah, good headlock.
And it is proven incredibly difficult at this point. And now it's getting to the point where Carmelo's starting to get dominated here. There's been very little going back in the opposite direction over the past couple of minutes at least. And now really trying to seize that momentum and capitalize on the progress he's made in the early goings here is Nakamura.
Ooh, God.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I need Oregon needs to throw the ball. If Oregon gets their passing game going, they be fine.
Hayes when Shinsuke Nakamura came out here. It's fully gone now, hasn't it? It's a grimace. It's a wide-eyed stare. Perhaps a hint of panic in the eyes of the champ because Nakamura's getting the job done.
Good chop from Shinsuke. My God.
Moments ago, Shinsuke Nakamura landed a massive
There you go,
kick to
good
the
boot.
chest of Carmelo Hayes as we're in the midst of the United States Championship match. The open challenge as Carmelo Hayes defended last week against Johnny Gargano. Of course, he earned the title.
Oh,
with a
Johnny
thrilling win over Ilya
Gargano.
Dragunov, who
It's a
kept
good
the
match,
honor
what I
of the
said.
open challenge tradition. But this is a lot to ask. The consecutive weeks and taking on somebody as skilled and experienced as Nakamura.
Oh, missed the clothesline.
Oh!
And
Now
wouldn't
the
kick to the
levels.
knee.
He went to the chest, he went to the head, and now right to that upper quad.
And again, it's the game plan.
Now, they said the
Nakamura
last
has, knowing his
hour of
opponent
SmackDown
is
would be
gonna
commercial
Carmelo Hayes,
free.
knowing he's going to answer this open challenge. Whereas Carmelo Hayes doesn't have that benefit against Nakamura. Didn't have time to get.
Ooh.
Oh, tried a dragon screw.
What a
Not sure
dragon
all of
screw.
it.
I don't think it matters
Jesus.
because of the damage that was done with the kick. That left leg is not in good shape at all.
May well have been an uppercut more than a dragon screw, but now sensing that's the bullseye is Nakamura. Here's the other thing you've got to remember too. So you mentioned the match against Ilya Dragunov 2 weeks ago, the epic battle with Johnny Gargano last week.
Yes.
Nakamura is fresh when you do these weekly
Nakamura
open challenges.
had time
Your
off.
body as champ is simply breaking down week by week. Nakamura knows that, and Nakamura is now targeting body parts that are apparently issues for
Hung him
Carmelo
up on the
Hayes.
top rope.
This is tactically brilliant.
Kick to the back of the head.
Nakamura, and I would personally expect nothing less from them.
How fresh? Remember, we said here he goes
One,
trying to win the U.S.
two.
Championship right here, but surviving is Melo. We mentioned earlier we haven't seen him in action on SmackDown since November 28th, so he's
They're
fresh
going
as
after
can
the
be.
knee again.
Meanwhile, that left leg is a concern. That's a concern right now, Wade.
Yeah, and it's a concern that Shinsuke Nakamura is only too happy to exploit as the referee's taking a very good look at Melo here. This could be a TKO from the referee if Melo cannot continue.
There's
We
no
will
way.
have a new champion here.
And think about
No
the
way.
offense that Melo's been putting forth. Last week against Gargano, the first 48, the nothing but net. Can he even do that if he's down to one leg? The dragon screw as he was draped over that
Jesus.
middle rope.
But what's Melo's biggest asset? It's his movement. Take that leg, and this is now relentless.
This has been continuous, this attack on the left leg.
Nakamura, and this is what you have to do at the top level if you want to win gold here on SmackDown.
There you go.
Now
A
look at
single
this
leg
whole
crab.
Boston completely tearing
Single
the
leg
sinews,
Boston
the
crab. Very
ligaments,
smart.
The tendons in that knee, and Melo could be close to a tap out here.
He's trying to fight his way out of this. He's trying with everything he has.
Just
Carmelo
fight,
Hayes.
Melo. Fight.
That left leg has been badly damaged. It's very obvious. It started with a massive kick. There were dragon screws. There was the attack on the outside. Right back to the leg. Another dragon screw. Time and again, that's been the target.
I mean this respectfully. The offense from Melo of late has been flimsy. He's throwing stuff, but it's like a man punching at the wind. It's barely enough to.
God.
And Carmelo Hayes, the current United States champion, is in a world of trouble at this point. Shinsuke Nakamura has done this to perfection.
Trying to win the U.S. Championship for the 4th separate time. Hasn't happened since John Cena did it in 2015. He's in complete control.
Missed with the kick.
Melo grabs that kick. You can see him even favoring the leg as he stood up, but can he dig deep here?
A little payback there on Nakamura.
Good chop.
One shot's not going to do it.
Good
It
right.
needs a flurry, and that flurry is incoming now from Carmelo Hayes, who seems to have found a second win.
We might, Raymond. I'm not quite sure, but I will. We'll see where we're at.
Still there. It's just a beat slower than normal, but can still
All
have
right,
a
two. So
press
close.
isn't going to get it done. Easy kick
So
out by
close.
Nakamura.
And this is really Carmelo Hayes just buying himself a little time to get some mental clarity, to get some feeling back in that beat-up leg and try and navigate a path through to victory here. But these are desperate times, make no mistake, as straight back into the firefight is Shinsuke Nakamura shrugging off that offense from Melo. Once again, going for that leg, perhaps another dragon screw attempt. And Melo wants none of that.
Good kick
Melo
off.
knows enough that he can't afford that right now. How about this from Melo? Finding
Good
a way
Lord.
off the ropes.
My thing is,
And still reaching for that left leg, trying to defend.
they have benched Mendoza. So they're comfortable where they're at with the game.
Here at Uber Arena, high above from this massive crowd, as both Shinsuke Nakamura and Carmelo Hayes are down in the midst of this United States Championship match, the Open Challenge that Nakamura took advantage of.
I don't think I would have. I don't think I would have sat Mendoza.
Conducive to long championship reigns, but we get moments and matches like this one, and I, as a viewer, am so thankful for it, because this has been an absolute barn burner.
Oh God!
Once
did
again,
they?
Back to Old Faithful, that dragon screw to the left knee of Carmelo
Oh wait,
Hayes.
isn't there 2 Mendozas on that
Who's
team?
going to need a major
There
ice
might
pack
be.
after this one, regardless of the result, and maybe more than that.
Ooh! Oh no! Missed.
Spinning out
Oh,
there,
what a
John.
head kick!
And a boot to the back of the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. Once again, a little bit of respite there for the US champ Carmelo Hayes, who certainly needs that. And again, referee
That
Charles
knee.
Robinson taking a very close look at the champ, asking, do you want to continue? Of course, Melo is not going to give up easy.
But can he continue on the way he's used to continuing on?
Well, that's an absolute no, Joe Tess. He's going to have to figure out another pathway here. He's hobbled, but his spirit is unbroken.
Oh, good chop.
Massive chop, and that just collapses Nakamura as Hayes himself goes down on his right knee.
You want my title? Take it. Don't make demands you don't want Nakamura to make good, Carmelo Hayes. Well, you're trying
Another
to fire
chop.
yourself up here, Carmelo. You're simply falling into the trap of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Good right hand.
These two men just look like bags of bones at this point, barely able to stand up. But you have to say, if you're backing anyone here, it would be Nakamura, but the fight clearly still inside Carmelo Hayes.
Big kick. Lifts Hayes and then drops him. This crowd here
Oh, what a kick.
everything they are giving.
This trash talk now trying to break the spirit of one another.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
Massive
fresh. Yeah, I
kick.
feel good, Carmelo. How about you? I notice you can't even stand up.
Stomp to the
There's another
chest,
shot
maybe
for
the
that
knee.
For good measure, pal. How badly do you want to cling onto the goal, Carmelo Hayes? How badly do you want to be able to walk for the rest of this year, Carmelo Hayes?
Well, he is not worried about that. He's worried about defending the title, Wade. These are the midsection.
Melo just getting shot to the ropes, bouncing around with
Are we
momentum
going for
alone.
elbow?
Certainly not
Never
under his own
mind.
steam at this point.
Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. I was like, he reversed the Hurricane Rana right into a, I don't even know, just a front face slam.
High above our ring of the United States Championship match. A year ago, Shinsuke Nakamura was the U.S. champion. His reign not as active, perhaps as some would like, but he has reset himself. He has come back and he's accepted this opportunity, going out there in the open challenge put forth by Carmelo Hayes as the newly minted United States champion, deep in the water.
Well, I mean, it is 15-42. So technically,
the big story has been the left
if they
leg
score
of Carmelo
again
Hayes taking damage from Nakamura.
and go for two,
Offer up these open challenges. You never know what threat is coming your way. And
it'll be
right
23.
now, the threat has been huge from Nakamura.
So it'll be under 20 points. But they got to score
Going
fast.
for something big, avalanche style off the top rope, but Carmelo Hayes sensing danger, scrambling his way out of there.
Carmelo,
Oh,
that leg
God.
is in trouble, and now he's draped.
Draped in the
hanging
tree of
down
woe.
in the corner.
Tied up in that tree of woe, midsection completely open to the elements, and more importantly, the strikes of this precision punisher.
Oh, no, missed.
Well, the abs came to the fore at the right moment there for Carmelo Hayes. One sit-up later, the knee of Nakamura striking that turnbuckle, and is that the point this match starts doing a 180?
Are you
Big.
kidding me? Melo
God, what a
out
splash.
to the floor.
It's called putting your body on the line in pursuit of victory, knowing full well how much that landing was going to hurt himself. Put it on the line to take down the challenger Nakamura, who is now in the drop zone. And what can Carmelo Hayes do about it?
Look at how much he's struggling,
Absolutely
but gritting it out,
nothing.
trying to shake out that left leg. Just a
Oh, what a
misses
frog
on
splash.
the frog
God.
splash.
And that was knees first. That was not a flat frog splash. There was all of it. And capitalizing with a knee bar now is the jiu-jitsu expert that is Shinsuke Nakamura, a man who has competed and won in MMA prior to coming to WWE. Now looking to hyperextend that knee. And Carmelo Hayes desperate.
Come on, Carmelo.
Oh, and he gets the rope break. And you can hear him saying, Charles.
He's
Charles.
screaming for help.
And right back to that left leg to try to get some work. Oh, brilliant
One,
work by
two.
Hayes.
You're so inventive there from Carmelo.
Missed with the head
Hayes,
kick.
going on reflexes, but immediately back on top is Nakamura.
And Nakamura.
Turn that into a cutter, however. What a nice reversal.
Was that a
there
cutter?
from Carmelo
A
Hayes.
stunner?
so
Whatever.
slick and
Don't matter. There's a running boot.
What Nakamura does best.
Kick to the jaw, doing a full 360 for Carmelo Hayes. And here's another bite of the cherry.
1, 2.
That close to regaining the United States Championship.
Oh, man, what an
So
effort
close.
it was here. The cutter reversal there from Carmelo Hayes. But then followed up by this kick, boom, right to the jaw of Melo, turning Melo inside out. And this one has swung back and forth several times, but and again, Nakamura on top, and now going for the kill shot, Joe.
He's looking for Kinshasa, but instead, Carmelo Hayes delivers again. How he is doing this basically on one leg is so impressive. You can see him limping.
Here's a springboard DDT.
He does. How is he coming up with this?
Well, it was a one-leg pivot on the
And he
middle
is
rope to
killing
springboard
it, though.
himself into that DDT. This is where you have to be imaginative. You have to be creative. Your body isn't cooperating the way it should. Find another way to victory. That is what champions are made of. And Carmelo Hayes is doing everything he can to combat this leg issue.
And there's a head
Even if
kick.
he went up for nothing but net, the time it takes him just to support his body, how much he has slowed down with that damaged left leg. And now, Shin's in position to deliver, and he does.
Right to the
Knee to the
midsection of
gut.
Carmelo Hayes, who cannot possibly be getting any oxygen in those lungs now.
There's a knee to the jaw.
Kinshasa off the ropes.
Avalanche Kinshasa.
Here goes the King
Now
Shasa.
he's looking to deliver.
No. Oh, first
Are you kidding
48.
me with a first 48? A first 48 when Kinshasa was coming straight at him.
Go ahead, hit him with nothing
As quickly
but
as possible.
net.
Time is slow.
He's asking his left
Ooh.
leg to deliver, and he does.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Well, forget movement. That tonight took heart and
That was a good
drive
match.
and endurance for Carmelo Hayes, but by hook or by crook, the champ defends successfully. And this was the moment with that long blower connecting. And then nothing but net. The 1-2 whammy. Just when it looked like all was lost with Carmelo Hayes in this open challenge, he figures out a way to win. That was a championship statement performance from Carmelo Hayes.
It was. It absolutely was. My thing is, who will be the one to dethrone him?
He's reaching out with respect. After a match like that, exactly what you should see between these
There you go.
well
Yep.
done Nakamura and Melo.
Shook hands. Melo bowed to him.
Excuse me, Cody. I do apologize for interrupting your solitude, but I just wanted to get your final thoughts before tonight's match.
Solitude. I like that. Byron, I think you know, as WWE champion, there is no solitude. You are surrounded by the best situations, the best people. You yourself. You're doing a great job. I hope you know that. As far as Drew McIntyre is concerned, I see he's got my father's watch this evening. I see what he did last week on SmackDown right in front of me.
Yep.
I tell people all the time, when you want to talk about my father, when you want to talk about his legacy, when you want to bring it into the situation, and it's so unnecessary. If anything, it's cheap.
Yep.
And even more so, it's lazy. He doesn't make the comeback. Dusty doesn't make the comeback. I make the comeback. And most of these guys don't find that out until they are looking up at the lights. And that is Drew tonight. And after that, eyes on the Royal Rumble. And you know what that means. WrestleMania. Thank you, Byron.
Wade, it is hard to properly put into perspective what's about to happen here on SmackDown. This final hour is commercial-free, and with good reason, because it demands all of our attention with Cody versus Drew.
So this is commercial-free. Is it going to be actual commercial-free, or is it going to be picture-in-picture?
Going toe-to-toe in the worst kind of match imaginable for a competitor. Why? For the prize of the WWE Championship. It doesn't get bigger than this with no commercial show.
I know, there have only been 4 of these in the last 25 years. Here's General Manager Nick Aldis.
Here we go.
Tonight, for the first time in SmackDown history, the WWE Championship is on the line in 3 stages of hell. 2 men will walk in and face 3 stages of hell, and there can only be 1 champion. One thing's for certain, there's no rest for the wicked, because the WWE Champion will then be faced with a myriad of potential challenges. There are many superstars ready to stake their claim to be #1 contender. So I'm not wasting any time. I've decided that next week, in a venue very close to my heart, Wembley Arena in London.
Oh, shit. Wembley.
We will present 4 qualifying matches. The winners of those matches will face off in a fatal 4-way match at Saturday night's main event. The winner of that match faces the WWE Champion at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Tonight, 2 men walk through hell to be WWE Champion. Next week, the challenge to name the next #1 contender begins.
So do we
Nick Aldis
know?
puts it forth here in cold Germany, but we will be in London next week for SmackDown, and it is to see who gets into that fatal 4-way. So let's go through the matches
Oh,
we will
okay, we do
have
know.
for this number one
Nice.
contenders qualifying.
Well, here's the first qualifier.
Oh,
The Miz has eaten
Randy and
RKO's
the
2 weeks in a
Miz.
row. If he eats one next week on SmackDown from London,
God.
he will be out of the tournament, and Viper Randy Orton will progress to that fatal four-way.
And
That's
this
gonna be
is
a good
really
match.
interesting. Matt Cardona, who made his return after nearly 6 years to WWE.
Cardona versus
against
Trick.
the big free agent signing, the new addition to SmackDown, Trick Williams
Damn.
in that number one contenders qualifying.
And get this, former world champ Damian Priest mentioned he wants some gold coming his way. Solo Sikoa, who was victorious with his MFTs earlier tonight, he does battle with
That's
the
gonna be a good
Punisher
one.
next week on SmackDown.
This is all in London next week to see who's in position to battle for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Sammy and Ilya
To see who gets into the
Dragunov.
fatal four-way. Sami Zayn and Ilya Dragunov. What a SmackDown next week from London. Of course, you know what's immediately ahead. Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes. They have taken each other to a place of no return, a place where it must be this way, going to hell. 3 stages of the championship match.
And in a
First of 2
single
wins.
commercial.
It is time. The main event we've all been waiting for.
You and I should be the best of friends after these 20 years walking the same roads. You continuously bring up our parallel paths. I wrote the blueprint that helped you finish the story.
But that's where our stories are really different. I deserve that WWE title. I've been screwed out of more times than I can count.
McIntyre going to use the title as a weapon. And a DDT out of the title by Rhodes.
Well, that's illegal.
Yup.
The referee didn't see any of that.
I am not the bad guy. But if you provoke me, I'm the real nightmare.
I got disturbed. I do like that they're bringing back promos like this.
Drew McIntyre, you came on my home away from home, where my wife sleeps, where my children play, and you thought there'd be no repercussions.
The winner of the Fatal 4-Way will face the winner of 3 stages of hell.
I get my WWE Championship match with Cody Rhodes, but I want to pick the stipulation. I can live with that.
3 stages of hell.
Not a deal. You've got to be kidding me.
You're seriously gonna show up at my damn property?
Merry Christmas, asshole.
You're stripped of the title. I will not wait. I wish your children, I wish your wife Brandy could see what a real daddy looks like. Do it, strike. When I send you straight to hell, say hi to your dad for me.
Dude, the shit he said though about his dad, and I know people do it all the time, but there's no way. I would have been stripped from the title, by God.
The following is a 3 stages of hell match.
By God, I'm glad.
Undisputed WWE Championship. The first stage is a straight wrestling match where you can win via countout, disqualification, submission, or pinfall. The second is a Falls Count Anywhere match where the only way to win is by pinfall or submission on the grounds of the Uber Arena. The third stage, if necessary, is a steel cage match where the only way to win is by pinfall or submission or to escape the cage with both feet touching the floor. The superstar who wins 2 stages will be declared the winner and the
Just
undisputed
all over
WWE
yeah.
champion.
I agree. All right, Drew. This is your last chance, in my opinion. If Drew can't win it here, I don't think he ever gets another chance.
For weeks, Drew goaded and provoked Cody Rhodes to attack. Cody had to be held back. All of us knew it would cost him the championship.
Well, look what he's got on, Joe.
That
goading.
Oh my
Dusty's
God.
watch.
That watch that WWE executives some years ago found returned to Cody as a celebration of all that was accomplished. It's exactly what we're talking about, and goading him and provoking him, and the Scottish Warrior with the constant chorus of,
I don't know how much interference there really could be.
Well, now, Wade, nothing needs to be held back.
Never,
this is what
it's
Drew chose.
It's
this is
never
what he
not
wanted.
possible.
3 stages of hell. He's the one who picked the brutal map of stipulations.
Yeah, well, Cody has fallen into Drew's trap. This is a very different Drew to the one I came through this industry with. It's a Drew that scares and intimidates me at the best of times, but Drew is one intelligent psychopath. He has got into the head of the champ, Cody. He's got under his skin, and Cody has now been baited into putting his body on the line.
Well, Husky, what do you mean to be continued, man?
A bigger, stronger, and yes, more ruthless man in Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre sauntered down the aisle today with the poise and calm of a man who believes that destiny is about to be handed to him. Time and again, Drew will tell you he has been screwed out of the gold, and in fairness to Drew, he is not lying. Outside interference,
he's been screwed. He ain't had no fans.
Claims of corruption at the highest level in management. Well, tonight is the night it ends for McIntyre.
More than one royal family. No, they'll have enough time. They got right at 30 minutes. Yeah, they got right at 30-some minutes, so they should have enough time. Whoa!
You go all the way back to August 8th, back in Montreal, when Drew Claymore.
He's a two-time United. He's a two-time undisputed champion.
you advance things to what
2024 Crown Jewel Champ, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, 2-time Intercontinental, and I think it's a 4-time.
And then especially recent days as he stares at that gold Rolex. One last taunt a week ago, watching the cherished photo of his legendary father go up in flames, and now the flames that burn deep inside of Cody Rhodes, enraged for weeks, and all that fury can finally be unleashed here in Berlin, Germany.
It has been a long and arduous journey to get to this point, and that is pretty much the only reason you end up competing in a 3 stages of hell match that is going to test everything between these competitors.
Oh yeah, but he still can't touch him to the bell ring.
Spirit, and most importantly of all, it will force a clear win.
For the official introductions, here's Alicia Taylor.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, Drew
McIntyre.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Best 2 out of 3 of these stages that have been set forth. For that, the undisputed WWE Championship. Jason Ayers, our referee, tasked
30
with
minutes
the third
exactly.
man inside the ropes. Cody and Drew, and wasting no time.
Hell no, he ain't just stomping away. He can still get disqualified.
On the attack. We start stage 1, a straight wrestling match.
It's been a long time since I've seen Cody in this kind of state in the early goings of a match. So fired up. That can be a good thing when used well. It can also force errors, and Cody needs to keep under a semblance of control here, although I fear that part is over.
Oh, God.
Suicide dive to the outside immediately, wasting no time getting on the attack.
And just look at the narrow eyes of Cody Rhodes. This is very different to a Cody we normally see.
Steel chair in hand.
He's got a chair.
I was going to say, this is a straight wrestling match, so he's once again telling him, yeah.
Do it, Cody. Cody ain't that
Trying to trick him into it. Smart.
Clearly, Drew McIntyre said earlier his game plan was for a fired-up Cody to get himself disqualified.
There you go.
In this first straight
Disaster kick.
stage. And then Drew just needs one.
The right hand. A left hand jabs. Bionic elbow. He told him, hey, Drew, fuck you, my God. Give him the elbow.
And hopefully now, for fans of Cody Rhodes, Cody can take a little breath and just calm down somewhat. He's got that burst of energy. Oh, it's not happening, is it?
Draping him right over a reinforced announce desk.
Almost going for the eyeballs of McIntyre. Now going for the mouth of McIntyre.
He got a mandible claw for a moment there, and then drives the right hand right into his left eye.
The referee desperately pleading
He's
with
trying
Cody
to keep
get
it
things
in.
back in the ring. Do not forget, this is a straight match.
Jesus.
And Cody may well have overstepped the mark on that one and ended up paying for it.
The impact into the steel steps.
At this rate, by the time, if they have to go to that cage, they're going to be gassed.
Incredible. And keep in mind, this is stage 1. This is the straight wrestling match. Stage 2 is falls counts anywhere.
Yep.
And if we get to stage 3, it's a steel cage.
Well, straight up wrestling match. I personally favor Cody Rhodes, who is the
Avalanche Cody Cutter. 1, 2.
Stage 1, no!
close.
I was going to say I'd favor Cody in a straight-up technical wrestling match over Drew. This has been anything but that from the early goings. It's been an out-and-out brawl, and I feel that's playing into the hands of McIntyre.
And it's interesting when you put the stages together and get your analysis as to, who you think is favored in this. But early on, I mean, the tone of Cody Rhodes, the pace of Cody Rhodes.
I honestly think Drew's more favored.
Cody just has that intense look in his eye where he's not thinking, he's reacting, and that is dangerous in a match as strategic as a 3 stages of hell type match.
Drew trying to gather himself in that corner, work his way back to his feet.
Well, Drew's been wiped out in the early goings here. This is a shocker, right? And normally in this kind of match, the way this is played out, I'd have the biggest, strongest superstar. It's just not played out that way.
Oh, he just took off that top turn.
Low blow.
Low blow. Jason Ayers didn't see it.
Claymore.
Jason Ayers, Claymore. That was a low blow.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God, he got the first fall.
Drew McIntyre has won the first stage. The next stage is Falls Count Anywhere.
Referee Jason Ayers was dealing with the turnbuckle. He didn't see what happened. Stage 1 is over and it's Drew's.
Well, this is exactly what happened. Referee goes to fix that turnbuckle. One low blow and one Claymore later. And Drew McIntyre is now a stage closer to winning the WWE
So now he just gotta
He predicted he'd win
get
that
another
stage
win.
by Cody getting himself disqualified. Didn't quite play out that way, but the results all the same. And we now enter, Joe,
Falls Count Anywhere, stage 2, which is a pinfall or submission that can happen anywhere here at Uber Arena. No DQs. Anything goes. So we're through the straight wrestling match, which Cody was in control of.
Oh my God.
Right through the table.
1, 2. Jesus.
If Drew McIntyre wins this stage, he is the new undisputed WWE
straight
champion.
through that
We're about
table.
6 minutes into this match, and now Cody is clinging onto the gold by a thread. And that was almost the end there, a tightly stacked pin from McIntyre. And this has gone horribly wrong for Cody Rhodes, QB1. And that grip on the gold is
They should put the 3 stages of hell in 2K26. Oh my God, yes they should. I'd play the hell out of a 3 stages of hell match. I'm telling you that right now. We'd have the wrestling community over here, we'd have a hell of a time.
Cody Rhodes controlled easily 95% of stage 1 of that straight wrestling match before you saw what happened at the end.
There's a reversal suplex by Cody onto the apron or the floor.
Jason Ayers was turned around. He did not see the low blow. The next thing you know, it is a victory in stage 1 for Drew McIntyre.
And here's what happened, Joe. Cody Rhodes did not come here with a game plan. He came here with rage. Drew McIntyre had a plan. As distasteful as it may have been, a low blow behind the referee's back and a Claymore got him the stage, and he's that much closer to shocking the world by
throwing over
taking
the
Cody's
barricade.
title.
Now he sends him over the barrier into the crowd. Remember, Falls Count Anywhere.
And we are going to go anywhere tonight,
The
Berlin.
island
Keep
didn't
your
even know
wits
how to
about
keep
your
that in the
crowd.
game
They're
because
coming
there's
your
nothing
way.
to do.
This is stage 2 in
Yeah.
the 3 stages of hell for the undisputed
You're not wrong.
WWE Championship. At any moment, anywhere here in this Uber Arena here in Germany, we could have
God.
a pinfall or submission. Cody Rhodes he must win this stage to keep hope alive.
It is sudden death for Cody Rhodes at this point. Drew can afford a slip-up, of course, to tie it up at 1 stage each. But again, we harken back to the fact that Cody, the champ, has been unraveled by these mind games of McIntyre over the past several weeks. Not least saying Dusty was in hell.
Oh, now he's taking a selfie as he's biting his head.
Perfectly
Anything
legal.
goes here. Falls count anywhere. He just had slammed
How
his
was
head
school this
into that
week?
metal railing. They are
Oh, school was
directly
great this
behind
week.
us
I
in the
appreciate you
lower
asking,
floor, working
Dylan.
their way up and down the steps in the midst of this massive crowd at the Uber Arena.
It was long, I will say. Going to a 5 o'clock sucks. Yeah, it was good.
Needed, and the toughness of the WWE champ is now being proven.
I would like the Inferno matches to be added back.
From Drew McIntyre a few moments ago. Well, where the hell are they going now?
Backstage here.
Don't go outside. It's bitterly cold out there, lads.
So far, a great match, absolutely.
Might get frostbite. That's the last thing you need.
Oh, man, right into that metal railing and guard there, and now working their way deeper and deeper into the backstage area. Oh, up against the garage door. The metal garage door as Drew is laid on the concrete.
The referee, of course, in hot pursuit out there. They're going to choke McIntyre.
Choking it with a damn banana. Now his right hands.
As he shoves a banana right in his mouth, and Jason Ayers, the referee, is standing close by. Falls count anywhere.
Of course, the submission does count at this point. If you want a little respite, just say, I quit. Not that I'm encouraging that from.
It's 49-15. That's fucking ridiculous. That's ball game.
Close back to the arena floor. Remember, stage 1.
Oh, the Russian leg sweep straight to the fucking. I guess like the crowd. Like what's holding up the crowd seats.
But Drew looking to exacerbate those wounds on the body of Cody Rhodes. Some implements in hand.
He's grabbing a table. Jason Ayers, the referee, stands by to see if he is put to use. Pinfall or submission can happen anywhere here at Uber Arena.
This Uber Arena is getting wrecked by these two beasts.
Oh my God, another powerbomb? Nope, they're very smart.
That was so smart by Cody Rhodes as he climbs his way out of position and up into the crowd.
Oh boy, is he gonna, no? Thought he might try like a Cody cutter, or not Cody cutter, but a cross, yeah, Cody cutter, sorry, shit. Don't matter, Drew head first into this like protective barricade stuff, off the damn bleacher seats, nice, love it. Oh, God.
Use your environment to your advantage, whatever gets the job done here.
Lays him out on the table that Drew had brought out. Now Cody sizing things up. Assessa was looking up top. Look at these fans.
There's no way.
These fans are going crazy here for Cody
Absolutely
Rhodes.
no way.
Oh, he's
get distracted
okay.
by these fans.
Then maybe there is.
He's climbing the steps, Wade.
Maybe there is. Not for a photo shoot. Oh,
nope, sure ain't. He's gonna fly.
Oh, don't do it, Cody.
Oh! 1, 2.
Oh, he almost did it.
Okay.
A count of 2.5.
This is 26. They should bring us the fight. Bring the fight up the stairs next to the concourse to the sky. Kind of like they do now, yeah.
To the carcass of Drew McIntyre through that table onto the concrete below. McIntyre just about with enough to maintain his one-stage advantage with a late kick out, but Cody massively with an upper hand here.
You can see some pain in Cody Rhodes with what just went down, but can you imagine Drew McIntyre and what his back feels like?
I mean, just look at the back of Cody Rhodes covered in
Cody's flying everywhere. I wouldn't mind that though.
Must be shredded too.
There's a late hook of the leg from Cody as Jason Ayers, the referee, was standing by. Is Cody working his way back through the crowd, back towards the ring?
Well,
they could be coming back towards the ring.
Control. He can go wherever he wants at this point. He clearly feels he's got McIntyre softened up enough to do some major damage here at ringside. But Cody is the picture of exhaustion. Just trying to climb over that barricade.
Cody is what it looks like to be gassed right now.
And there may potentially be a third stage after this one if, of course, Cody can somehow find his way.
They can barely move.
Against Drew here.
Oh, steel chair right to the gut.
Jesus.
And now to the back. Remember, anything goes. This is falls count anywhere here. Stage
Oh, he's going to
two
Claymore him through the bottom of the announce table.
He's been in this position before.
Oh, no.
Oh, he was going for the Claymore through our desk, and now Cody says, I'll use the desk.
Well, McIntyre about to finish Cody for good. Cody with that burst
Are we going to get a Crossroads?
And Cody
onto the table?
Time to do some redecorating on our desk.
Has to be.
And it might be a demolition job using the body of Drew McIntyre.
Cody must win this stage. Falls count anywhere.
Do or die.
Oh.
He's got him lined up, Wade. On top of the desk.
Got it.
Crossroads. They just took out the announce desk.
Damn, but Drew landed on Cody's head.
Crossroads through the
1,
reinforced desk.
2, 3.
He does it. Falls count anywhere.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes.
Well, we are.
Cody Rhodes has won
Stage 2.
Stage.
God.
The next and final stage is a steel cage match.
You gotta get him there.
We've arrived. We have arrived. Cody had to have it, and he found a way in a stage that included jumping off a 20-foot bomb and going through a reinforced announce desk. Now, only one thing will determine the undisputed WWE Championship, and it is a steel
Cage match.
Oh, God, you've been through hell twice. You've dragged your opponent through hell twice.
Got right about
and now, the worst
about 15 minutes. I would right at it, yeah.
This thing.
You hear the sound. You see the call.
It's like the physical sword of Damocles dropping here for these two men. How badly do you want the gold?
We said it. It all started back on August 8th in Montreal when Drew claymored Cody to the front of our
Stage 3.
desk. He was just about to do it again when Cody found a way, and the crossroads through the desk secured stage 2, Wade.
Absolute bedlam at ringside here, desperately trying to get some of our monitors back up so we can actually see what's going on here. As this probably 60 seconds of breathing room for these two men while that cage got lowered, and now the fight is on.
Now, classic steel cage,
Hello.
win by pinfall or submission, or simply leave the cage with both feet hitting the floor. That is how the undisputed WWE Championship will be determined. Everything these two have gone through, for all these months, all the emotion comes down to a steel cage match here in Germany.
Oh, no good reversal.
McIntyre reverses things,
God.
and he smashes Rhodes' face into the steel.
Oh, he tried to escape quick.
Oh, remember, if both feet hit the floor, Drew would be new champion.
Yep,
So close.
that's how that works.
That is why Cody has to keep his wits about him, even though he has the upper hand here. Just one slip up there.
Good suplex. One, two.
This is really unusual territory for any competitor. Normally, you get to the point you've won a match.
Oh yeah,
you hit
yeah.
the showers.
It's
These
not
guys
like
have
the
had two
traditional.
matches. You definitely hit
Like
the
the
showers.
traditional,
No,
you can only go
we're
up and
back into
over,
this
right?
fight.
Now you have to. You can go up and over, pinfall, or
Cody Rhodes with a low blow.
out the cage door.
Jason Ayers wasn't looking. Then he landed a claymore and scored the victory. Falls count anywhere was an outrageous, gutsy performance by Cody. Oh! And now this, the steel cage.
Well, this one's going to swing
to be a new champion.
And fourth, a 2 count there. Cody Rhodes with a little too much left in the tank after that nice kick to the gut. But you just don't know how your body or your mind is going to react this deep into a match type like this in a third stage.
Climbing out.
You simply never train for, and you really never
Climbing out, there's no way. I would never climb out.
He's trying to climb out.
Oh, here we go.
Cody's up there to meet him. If one of these competitors gets over this steel cage and both feet hit the floor, they are the winner.
And now it's Cody over the top.
Cody's over the top.
Both feet over.
Why would have the cage if you can just use the door?
Just in time, slowing
I understand that.
From up there.
Oh my God!
Oh, the impact.
1, 2.
Oh, the kick out.
The most super of plexes you will ever see. just doesn't quite get it done. McIntyre using that top rope for some pivot point. The body of Cody crashing down. Both men broken and battered, much like our ringside area. But vying for
I don't know
the
why they
biggest
still have to
prize
watch
in
the
the
monitor.
industry.
Our announce desk is gone. Monitors strewn. Splintered everywhere after what Cody did to win Falls Count Anywhere. And now who can survive the steel cage? Who can win, pinfall or submission?
Yeah, SmackDown, like I said, with 3 hours, it had to up the scale, and I think they've done it.
Man is going to be the same after this performance. I guarantee you that, Joe Test. Not physically, not mentally. How badly do you want that goal?
Irish whip, back elbow.
How badly do you want to be the leader of the industry?
Drew can get it right here. Cody survives again, getting that shoulder up.
And I'll tell you right now, Joe Test, normally you'd never beat Cody Rhodes with a back elbow, right? But this deep in a match, Cody's so beat up, you just don't know what's going to do it.
Yep.
What's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Look at Cody trying to rally with the support of these fans here in Berlin, Germany.
It was
All
a
the
great
emotional
SmackDown.
turmoil that has taken place in recent months, in recent weeks, leading Cody back in December to attack Drew at his home. The emotions that have boiled up and over. Drew a week ago taking the cherished photo of the late Dusty Rhodes. Oh, and here comes a rally by Cody. Today wearing the gold Rolex that is cherished in his family.
Oh,
and
my
driven right
God.
into the steel.
Every
time. Head first.
Hold on.
Oh!
Future shock DDT.
Jesus, one,
To win.
two.
Could Drew do it? Cody at 2 and change again.
And just in a flash like that, McIntyre pulling out some of his heaviest artillery against a bloodied and battered Cody Rhodes, who now appears to be bleeding from the scalp. Add that to a laundry list of injuries racking the body of the current champ. Current champ, yes, but for how much longer? It's looking bleak, isn't it?
Third stage of the 3 stages of hell. Almost impossible.
Wrestle round 316. What's up, my friend?
That is the case. His blood is drawn here between Cody and Drew.
Wrestle round, we're doing fantastic. Hopefully you are as well. We're finishing up a fantastic Friday Night SmackDown. We're in the last stage of the 3 stages of hell.
Violence, but Cody Rhodes thrives in adversity. This might be the greatest adversity he has ever faced in his career, certainly in his reign as champ.
You know, Cody, just stay down.
Trying to dig deep. You can hear him saying, stay down, stay down.
Yeah.
Who has
Ain't
more
no
left
way.
in the tank?
Ain't
It's
no
a
way.
big question here.
There's no shit.
That's some frustration bleeding out from Drew now. It's Cody's head that's bleeding, but that's a towel from Drew. He feels he should be home and dry here.
Swoop.
Oh! He's got him lined up for a
Crossroads.
Well, he did it on the table earlier.
1, 2.
Oh, a kick out by Drew
Not yet.
McIntyre.
Not yet.
Well, just as McIntyre was trying to use his powers, that maneuverability of the champ that told one crossroads to a badly broken down McIntyre. We saw that get the decisive fall in the second stage on top of our announce desk. Not good enough this time around. What else you got, Cody?
Incredible start to this European tour. This location, Berlin, Germany, requested by Drew McIntyre to ensure a fair environment outside the
A
U.S.
neutral
You've heard him say he
fighting
feels there's
ground.
been great bias towards Cody Rhodes, that he has been screwed out of the undisputed WWE Championship time and again.
And he's not lying. Drew McIntyre feels he should have had all the opportunities Cody has had over the past several years, especially
Good right
after the
hand.
way Drew carried this company through the pandemic of
Very
COVID.
good right hand.
That's where the bitterness originated. This one really breaking down now.
Good right hand.
Big right hand. The blood-soaked blonde hair of Cody Rhodes.
Cody is busted open.
Thunderous strikes from Drew McIntyre. Towing the line.
Oh, yeah, just
Center of the
swing
steel
it.
cage. This is exactly what it's supposed to look like. Sound
Setting up
like,
for a Claymore.
feel
Nope.
like. Championship championship.
Before I guess the shoulder tackle missed. Up and over. Power slam. One, two.
Oh, that snap power slam. Just elements of former mentor Randy Orton connecting with Drew McIntyre there. And that look in the eye of Cody Rhodes tells you that the cogs are whirring. And Cody looking to cook up something dastardly.
Here we go.
To put McIntyre down for good.
Who survived the scoop power slam? He
What's he gonna
survived
do?
the
Super Cody
crossroads.
Cutter.
Each man has taken serious
Crossroads.
damage as we are deep into stage number 3. 3 stages
Cody
of hell.
Cutter.
Oh, and Cody with the cutter
One,
to put
two.
away.
Oh, it's the Cody Rhodes greatest hits. But suddenly it's not getting the job done. This is Drew McIntyre.
In 20, the start of 24.
Championship mode. You lose tonight, Drew. It may never come around again.
Remember, it was Drew who said to Cody, I'll send you straight to hell.
I did do gaming
But
before.
right now, it is
In
Drew
23.
who is suffering. It
Here
is
we go,
Drew
Crossroads.
who is compromised. It is Cody who is
Come on,
seemingly
Drew.
in control and looking for another crossroads.
Damn. He's gonna hit the he's gonna hit the trifecta.
Not one, Joe Tess.
Yeah. What we call ball game.
This is vintage Cody, and this is going to take everything he has to offer. Stage 3 of the 3 stages of hell match.
A triple whammy.
Oh no, right to the eyes.
Oh, he rakes the eyes.
Raking the eyeballs of Cody Rhodes.
Raking the eyes before he
This
could
was the splash.
deliver.
Oh, the turnbuckle. The turnbuckles are exposed. 3, 2, 1. Claymore.
How about it? Could we have a
1,
undisputed
2.
champ?
Oh, God, a rake in the eyeballs. Head first into that unprotected turnbuckle after he got ripped
I mean, what the hell? He's gonna have to hit it with a Glasgow kiss, a damn future shot.
The current WWE champ, who is living dangerously, as is McIntyre.
Hit with the avalanche, white noise. Hell, I don't know. Hell, go out the cage door.
More punishment than should be humanly possible. Both men have absorbed their opponent's best. And it's not yet been good enough, but you do sense the end is nigh for one of these two men.
The undisputed WWE Championship. It is being taken to the limit to decide it. The 3 stages of hell.
Okay.
One
Climb
stage
out.
1.
Oh, McIntyre's
Cody
climbing,
stage
McIntyre's
2.
climbing,
And
Joe.
whoever gets out of this steel cage wins stage 3.
One leg
Drew,
over.
so close, but Cody finds the strength.
Oh, he's biting his calf. Oh my God.
He's got to do whatever it takes at this point, Joe. McIntyre raked the eyes of Cody. Cody biting the calf of Drew, and now teetering up high. We're going to get a slugfest from the heavens.
Oh Jesus.
They are directly above us.
This is gonna end
a
well.
scary height for these 2 current titans of the game. On
This is gonna end
top of a
fantastic.
steel
I already
cage
know.
Here in Germany, 3 stages of hell for the undisputed WWE Championship, and look at how much has been taken out.
Oh, both men capable of nothing but a grimace. Both men incapable of even thinking at this point, merely reacting.
I mean,
56 to 50. Who
He is
scored?
barely holding on, and now he gets his feet on the top rope before his face gets smashed into the cage. Cody
Oh, shit,
could
Cody.
retain his title right here.
Oh my God!
It is a supreme
1,
cutter
2.
off the top. How?
Okay. God Almighty. You just hit a top of the cage Cody Cutter.
Or something that comes out of their back end.
Holy cow! Or something that comes out of their back
Greatest
end.
Cody Cutter you will ever see. But somehow, this body of McIntyre was equal to it at 2.99 seconds. And this match in the pits of hell continues.
Look down at that steel cage. Look at the height of it here at Uber Arena. Cody Rhodes just had a cutter off of the top of it, and it still didn't decide this stage of Hell match. This is the third
honestly,
and
I
final
have
stage.
no idea.
I don't know if either man at this point is capable.
Yeah, this show feels like a road dog show, by God.
Driven. You may have to escape the cage if you're going to win this thing.
But
where
how?
else does either man go?
But
Look at what
how?
they've thrown at each other. Look at what both men have absorbed.
The blood-soaked hair of Cody Rhodes. The physical pain and damage done to Drew McIntyre after months and months of battles.
They have nothing left.
Hey, I lost headsets.
I mean, both men are done. Both men are toasted, man. They in the calf of Cody.
Cody Rhodes climbing the steel cage. Drew McIntyre looking to meet him.
Absolute war this has been.
Joe Testatoro's headset sounds messed up.
Both men clinging on to this battle by the skin of their teeth, figuring out a way to navigate a path to victory.
Smashing Drew's head right into the steel cage. Remember,
Oh, yeah, his
if a
microphone.
competitor exits
Yeah,
the cage and
there's no
both
way you're
get
climbing
land on
out of the
floor,
top.
they
You're
are
gonna
the
have to
winner
go
of
out the
this
door
third
or
and
pin him.
final stage.
Holy shit, Cody is not giving up.
Drew desperate to do anything to keep him from doing that and to conquer and finally climb the mountain that he's been denied.
The desperation is the word, Joe Test. That is the only thing that is going to pull either man.
Yo,
through to
Russell Rome, I
victory here.
appreciate it. Oh my God.
Both men completely
Oh God.
getting dropped on the crown jewels. Look for a
Both
second
men
like
got
Cody
hung
Rhodes
up
was
on
gonna
the
get
top
best of
rope.
that and get an opportunity to escape, but simply could not cling onto the cage.
I guess we're getting some run over tonight.
Both men down. Jason Ayers checking on Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
You see the instincts of Drew reaching
Oh, here we go.
to that cage door, and with Cody.
Oh, this could be it. This could be it. Charles Robinson has opened the cage door.
Who is this?
Whoa, who is this?
Who just threw Charles?
Hoodie and mask.
Oh. Oh yeah. Fatu. Oh God. Run through.
All fingers pointed to Drew back then.
We don't know that for sure, Joe.
Yeah,
Everybody
we don't
assumed
know
that
who
it was
attacked
Drew
him.
who attacked and injured Jacob Fatu, and now Fatu has entered the fray.
So is
Fatu is beating down Drew McIntyre.
Is he gonna help Cody?
Oh, what a beatdown!
Oh,
my
oh,
God!
sure as hell
He just
ain't.
punched Cody Rhodes. Fatu is losing his mind.
Completely lost the plot.
Drew's gonna fall out.
They fight on.
Oh, God!
Meanwhile,
Take a look.
Drew
Oh.
McIntyre. Drew McIntyre.
Oh my God.
Here is your winner and
No.
undisputed WWE
Oh.
Champion,
Yes.
Drew McIntyre.
He done it in front of a live crowd. He didn't get screwed out of it afterwards. He is the undisputed champion.
This is Drew's heaven. He's the
Yeah,
undisputed
he fell into a title run. Yeah.
WWE champion.
What the hell just happened? World Championship number 4 for McIntyre in the most unthinkable way
That's great.
possible. Jacob
That
Fatu,
is great.
What the hell did you just do?
Fatu looks pissed off. Oh, he don't look mad.
Beaten
Oh,
and
shit.
battered Fatu, and now Cody Rhodes is saying, "What the hell did you just do?" Jacob Fatu, who was out injured after
Yeah,
an attack
it was.
where all fingers pointed to Drew McIntyre, came in and disrupted the steel cage match. And in doing so, it literally and figuratively opened up the door for Drew McIntyre.
This is
We have a new, undisputed WWE champ, and it's Drew McIntyre.
Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. So, my only question now is Cody the one that took out Jacob? That is my only question. Are they gonna run the story that Cody's the one that took out Jacob 5-2? That the bell brought 5-2 from whatever dimension he was in. What a start to the tour, yeah. I mean, they're gonna be overseas this whole time, and even on top of that, they're going to obviously, from what Marcus told us tonight, they're gonna be in Glasgow. So, with them being in Glasgow, we're probably gonna see Drew there with the title, or the house show will see Drew. We won't see it. And there you go again. Yeah, so Drew will probably be there wherever they have that show at, and he will most definitely have the title. That's not a bad spin. Not in my opinion. Kenneth, you have a great night. It was a great show. Yeah, Glasgow tomorrow. They do have something great to build on. That is probably the most positive thing. SmackDown has a lot to build on. So, as always, really quick, we'll go over this fantastic AEW Collision card. It's been a good. I will say, has been a decent start to majority of everything. Even AEW started off strong. So Chris Statlander and the Babes of Wrath versus High and Maya World and Bert Vixen. Let's see. Anything else announced? Commander will go up against El Clone. Briscoe versus Hechicero. That's all they currently have right now. That was a shit ending. Okay. As long as Cody doesn't win the Rumble, I'm happy. Understandable. Cool, Drew won, but it should have been decisive. That's true. I understand. I understand the argument, Michael. I do. I really do. That you'll have no argument with me on that one. Because Cody can use that hey, only reason you won is because of Jacob. So that would make sense. You're absolutely welcome, Mark. I do want to give another big shout out to all of our YouTube members. Mark Wolowski, Long Beach, Jeanette, Taylor, Misfits, Reaper, OWM for Life, Scott, and of course I know there is a few more probably hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate y'all's continued support through 2026. We will continue the YouTube member packages. Those come out monthly. So we will be getting those sent out towards the end of this month. If you want to become part of the YouTube members and get you a monthly community package, of course, with access to early videos, members only polls, that link is in the chat. It's also pinned at the top. We do appreciate all of y'all's support. Just hit the like button with a Cody. I appreciate it. We go into the game. It's a blowout, to be honest. No, it wasn't. The show was good until Jacob interference. I understand. I do, Michael. I completely understand. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing at all. But excuse me, Jesus. 56 to 22, yeah. The 30 plus game. That's crazy as hell. Absolutely insane. But AEW Collision is tomorrow. We will be back here live for that as always. Like I said, I do want to thank y'all again for hanging out with us all night. And of course, if y'all see someone in public tomorrow, make sure you give them a smile. Tell them something nice. And as always, AEW Collision, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till then, we are ever over and out. Esme, Drew McIntyre did win.